What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps right here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. Back at it with another Warhammer 40k battle report this evening. A classic cave matchup. John with his favored Tau. Dan with the Thunder Puppies. Going to be a great game here tonight. I want to just bring this up right here on chat with everybody. You guys have had this matchup a bunch.
Once or twice.
Right? Now, obviously, detachments have changed here and there, but, you know, you guys were one of the flagship matchups for getting this stream started in the very beginning. Now, I don't have the win-loss records on this, but I think that John's got a bit of an edge on this matchup, right?
Wolves into Tau is pretty rough.
It's a rough matchup, for sure.
I'm pretty curious tonight, Dan, what some of your thoughts are, what some of the preparations that you've made coming into this game because of that?
Really, I made this list more themed just to bring up all my wolf units. So it's a very wolf-heavy list, but also with a lot of bite. So if I do manage to close the distance, I think I can start deleting units. It's closing that distance. So I'm gonna have to pick my sagas carefully.
Perfect. And then, John, you're flexing the auxiliary cadre here this afternoon.
Yes,
this is
indeed.
your second time playing this list, or this detachment?
This detachment, yeah, definitely not this list. This is a new list, one that I would definitely consider a competitive tournament list, even though it has not seen any reps in such a situation, but that's the intent, right? It's a new detachment using Kroot, which I have used to a limited degree, but I absolutely love them. I think they're a great tool to have in every Tau list. So this detachment kind of being able to kick them up a notch is good times.
Pretty solid. Well, I'm here for it. Chat's here for it. Hopefully you guys are as well, because otherwise, you know, who's going to play your armies? Let's go ahead and have a look at these armies.
Let's do it. Wolfie McWolferson coming through. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I brought all my wolf units, but had to bring Murderfang, had to bring Bjorn. They're my staples for every list.
They count.
Then I have 2 Wolfguard battle leaders and 2 Wolf Lords on Thunderwolf. They're going to each be leading 6-pack of Thunderwolf cavalry, so 2 big 8-man units there. One of those units, the Wolf Lord, is going to have the Black Death for those dev wounds into vehicles and monsters, which could come into play here if I could manage to close the distance there. I have 2 units of Fenrisian Wolves, pretty much just move blocking, and hopefully they can do an action or 2 before they die. 2 units of Hounds of Mordkai. Their ability isn't so great. Obviously no Psychers from the Tau, but we do have a scout move. We do have precision in all their attacks, and a lot of attacks. So pretty good there. And then last but not least is unit of Infiltrators to deny that deep strike. 2 units of Wolfen Dreads and big break of 10-man Wolfen for the fight on death and big moves.
Very nice. How about these Tau?
We'll see.
These Tau, well, auxiliary cadre is a list of 2 sides, a Kroot side and a Tau Empire side. On the Kroot side, I have a pack of Kroot carnivores just to get that lovely sticky on objectives. I have a pack of Kroot Farstalkers for early screening and getting right in Dan's face so he can't just come jumping out of his deployment. 2 packs of Kroot Hounds, 2 packs of Kroot Rampagers, because they are fun, love them, they pack a punch. And then a Kroot Lone Spear to kind of lead them up a bit. He will have the detachment that will allow him to mark or guide for other Tau Empire units. And then outside of the Kroot, I have, well, technically Vespid. Don't know where you put them. A little bit of a gray area, but they're great. I have 1 pack of 5 for some objective play, uppy downy fun times. And then onto the Tau Empire side. So, of course, that's being led by Shadow Sun. Commander Shadow Sun will be giving me reroll 1s with an aura. She'll be accompanied by a Cold Star Commander with the enhancement that lets me give +1 OC to Kroot, in addition to +1 to battle or leadership tests, which could come into play. We'll see. A Enforcer Commander leading some Fusion Crisis suits. Oh, the Cold Star will be leading Burst Cannon Crisis suits. 2 Ghost Keels, because never leave home without them. And 3 Sky Rays. Yes, 3. Chicken and fish.
Chicken and fish, that's what we're talking about here. Well, there we go. There are our lists. Let's have a look at the mission we're playing tonight.
Cool. Today we're doing mission A, so tipping point deployment. If you guys are members, you can join us 30 minutes early and check out our deployments. We have take and hold today, so that's up to 15 points, 5 points per objective you're holding. And raise the banners, so battle line units can raise banners on once per game on each objective for an extra point. Could come into play, but I have no battle lines. So.
Neither do I.
There we
so
go.
you know what? It could not come into play.
That's a great mission selection. We carefully cultivated that.
Oh, yeah.
Calculated.
I mean, it feels
there you have it.
calculated. It's perfectly fair and balanced, right?
got
As all
it.
things should be.
Love it.
You got it. Guys, before we move forward, of course, we want to thank all of you guys for tuning in, checking out this video with us. Some of you guys here with us live right now. Some of you guys in the future, probably watching from home on the video on demand. We appreciate all of you guys equally. You know, getting the likes on these videos helps us immensely. So if you like what we're doing, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, hey, consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get alerted whenever we get up to our shenanigans. Of course, we want to say a big, big, big thank you to the Gob Squad. You guys are the heroes of the cave. The generosity that you guys have shown helping us grow throughout the course of our time here on YouTube has been absolutely incredible. We couldn't have done any of the things we've done without you guys, and so we really hope that you enjoy the content that we're making, you know, because really, you know, we're doing it for you, Gob Squad. You guys are the best. Thank you all so, so very much.
Preach.
Big, huge thanks. To be fair, though, there's a little bit we could have done without you. It just would have been much lonelier and sadder.
I mean, yeah.
Play games all the time in there. Lonely.
I mean, we
lonely
could have kept
room.
playing games at my house.
The
Sure.
games at your house, yeah.
House,
yeah.
we get called out for our bad plays and rules.
I know, exactly.
I mean, my dogs are kind of judgy, right? You know,
Yeah, they
but
got it from watching you.
I've taught them well. Well, guys, I think it is time for that first turn roll-off. Let's give it a go. Whoever rolls highest
Hadouken!
has to go first.
Oh,
right.
looks like I am going first.
Has John ever started a game with Kroot and not gone first?
Nope.
I think every time he's
Literally
had Kroot
always
forward
gets to go
deployed,
first every
he's got to
single
go
time.
first. All right, next time we do this matchup, we're going to schedule it for John to go second.
Just skip the roll entirely. You know what? I accept your terms.
You do have scout moves?
I do have scout moves, which I will definitely take since I'm going first. So let's grab this tank of a tape measure. And go ahead and start doing some scout moves. Let's get these hush puppies. Well, no, you're the hush puppy. But I do have some hounds. And we're going to go ahead and move them up 7. So that way they're in a position to possibly do an objective, maybe cower back. We'll see what they do. But they're going to be ready. I'll be able to see what secondaries I've got coming, and if they need to go out and do something.
And what is it that gives them OC?
The commander right here. So once per turn on my command phase, a Kroot unit within 12.
Oh, so you're planning with him.
I am saying this
Just making
confidently,
sure you don't
but I'm
pull
not
yourself out of that
100%
range.
sure. That's why I'm checking now. Yes, within 12 of the bearer, Kroot or Vespid.
Cool.
So I do believe I'm still healthily within 12
Oh, yeah.
if I need to be. Yep. So that's where they'll go. These guys will do something similar. So let's get this front guy. Move him 7.
While he works through his scout moves, let me just shout out the Gob Squad here in chat with us this evening. It looks like Grotworks was in here first. I believe that was with the members only stream as well. 2 for 1. How about that? What's going on, Grotworks?
Quick.
Got Luke Sheffield in chat here. Of course, I was saying nice things about him in the members only chat.
He was, believe it or not,
just because
Luke.
Luke was absent. Now that Luke is here, these shelves suck. Sorry, Luke. You have to watch the members only to know what we're talking about here. We appreciate all that effort you put in this weekend, my friend.
Huge effort, man.
Treachery
Thank you.
up in the house as well. He was talking with us about a triple-winged demon prince. And to be clear, that's 3 winged demon princes, not one with 3 wings.
Oh, we were wondering, you know, we were wondering.
That was a good bit of fun as well. What's going on, Dean P? Fresh back from that trip to Vegas this weekend. Guys, did you know that our guy Dean took 2nd place on the hobby track?
That's huge.
And that is a
Insane.
global metric, right? 2nd place in the world of Warhammer for
Quite
his
literally
artistic ability.
the second
Well
best
deserved,
round.
my friend. Absolutely well deserved. Great, great work.
You shuffle these?
I didn't shuffle yours. No.
Okay, let me shuffle these here real quick.
I do have scout moves, but I'm not going to do any. I would have maybe done some if I went first, but
Now, do scout moves, do they go back and forth, or is it one
No.
person does all of theirs and the
whoever
other
goes
person does
first
all of
does all their
theirs?
scout moves first, and then it goes to
see.
the other one.
What's going on, Nurgle Matthew? Great to see you in chat. I see Dean got to meet you, maybe shake your hand this weekend at LVO. A little jealous, but our time will come, and don't you worry.
Cutting it in.
Big shout out to Treachery, gifting 10 Hobby Goblins memberships. Doing that Gob Squad thing.
Shout
Thank
out.
you
Thank
so
you.
much for that. We do have Matt, White Chocolate, of course. He's got some landmines or floor dice to assign. I'll know those shortly. Of course, Treachery has some himself as well. Thank you so much for that support,
Can I make a
Treachery.
suggestion for a landmine?
No.
You can't say the word wolf, because I would love to see Dan try to say anything in his list without the wolf.
All right, but
Rizzy-
then we would have to say that you can't say "and then" in your shooting
I
phase.
accept.
There's 4 and thens
I
for every time you
accept your
activate shooting.
All right, I've gone ahead and done my scout moves, just moved pretty much everything up. Croot hounds this way and out position, so that way if I need to, I can get some scoring done. Croot went up this way, but still hanging on to the point just barely, because I do want that to become a sticky objective. Rampagers moved up, Lone Spear moved up a bit, just looking to take a bit of space while I got it. So let's go ahead and get into command phase.
Cool.
My first objective, cull the horde.
Nope.
No.
And I am starting with Saga of the Bear, so everything has a 6 up
Human
final
pain.
pain. Yeah.
Ooh, I hate that one. Don't tell it. Overwhelming force. Each time a unit at the start of the turn with the range of an objective marker is destroyed. Well, that doesn't help me. That would have been great for you.
None of my Fenrisian wolves are touching that
Yep,
objective.
so that's a CP. And then we have Secure No Man's Land. Hey, that one's good. All right, we're happy with one of them. Let's go ahead and do some movements. I think this is going to be fairly quick because I don't think Dan really gave me too many shots. Maybe something in that way that I could maybe take advantage of, but we're probably not going to look to do a whole lot. So the Ghost Keel needs 36 inches. So excuse me. So he would need to be on the point, which I think is fine. Let me make sure I've got range here. Yep, looks like I can see down that way. Let's go ahead and move this guy up. They move 10-ish or something. Actually, I might not even need to move him up too much because they have 48-inch range. Plenty. So that's where he's going to hang out. This guy will go ahead and move this way. We'll bring these stealth boys out to do some reconnaissance.
Big shout out to Dean P. Celebrating his big trip to Vegas. Said Vegas was good for him, and so he wanted to spread the love. Gifting 10 Hobby Goblins memberships. Thank you so much for that, Dean. That is a couple of landmines we're going to get loaded up in here as well.
He's going to give these Croot Hounds +1 OC.
Landmine idea, be a stinky Tau player.
Tough but fair.
There's already a landmine in here that's got a pretty strong John bias on it. Don't you worry, Dan. Either one of you could do it, but it's sort of John's bag. So we're going to see.
Kill something in shooting. Okay, these guys are just going to hop back here. They move 12, so I'm going to guess this is less than 12. For the sake of expediency. He's just going to move up a bit. These guys are just going to spread out. You have Homeboy in... Is it Deep Strike or Strategic?
Strategic.
Strategic. So that means you have to come in from one of the sides. I'm going to go ahead and advance my Farstalkers. Okay, so they're going to move a total of 9. These guys move much more than 9. So they're just going to get right within an inch of You don't have any, if I get within a certain reactive
heroic,
move?
no heroic.
Okay. Yeah, that's the other new detachment, right?
Yes.
Okay. 9. You've got some wolves up here, but maybe let's use these. Much easier for 9 inches. So I won't be able to get inside the building by the looks of it. So I'm just going to position him out here. Make sure I am within 2 for, coherency reasons. Do you have a flamer around here by any chance?
I do. That Wolf and Dread has a flamer.
He has a flamer? Okay. Then what we're actually going to do, if you don't mind, is this. So that way we can cut that line of sight a bit. So you will have the ability to kind of move up this lane if you want, but for the most part, all of this is just going to have to kind of move around or go straight into these Kroot. Can't quite get in, so he's just going to be right on the outside. Let me know if it looks like I'm in range. That guy also has a flamer, I'm guessing? 12 inches?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and keep this over here. Because with 9 inches, they should be able to get plenty close, but just staying out of the 12, yeah. You might have to go here to stay out of the 12.
After saying hello to all of those fine Gob Squad members in chat, we only had 3 gray names.
Wow.
Only 3. That shows the strength of the Gob Squad for sure.
Thank you so much for showing up.
Hey, we appreciate you gray names as well.
We certainly do. All right. It looks like these guys need to be pushed back just a tad. All right.
I have a question in chat about us going out and streaming LVO 2026. It's been a weird week. I've gotten no less than 4 requests for us to go stream an event somewhere. Unfortunately, our studio is
Not mobile.
very installed, right? We do not have a mobile setup to be able to take it on the road and stream from live.
Imagine trying to set up audio in another place.
Dan, I don't think we're friends for a minute. You just put that on me, Bobby.
Was that a landmine?
It is now. All right, so these Kroot hounds are hidden. I didn't want Dan to get an easy overwatch on them and decreasing their size significantly, especially the way they have this current T-bone structure, right? If one dies, it's at least 5 that go with it. So that'll do for a good screen there. Let us continue making sure we have everything we need. These guys, the puppies. Actually, you know what? Since you probably can't get here, I might go in with the ghost keel. Yeah, he moves 10, so back of his base should be plenty. He's just going to go in and touch this objective. Because there's if I put Kroot hounds out there, you kill the Kroot hounds. If I leave the Kroot hounds where they are right now, you don't kill them, and there's a decent chance you can't kill the ghost keel either, because boy, that's going to be a long charge for you to be able to get there. So, yeah, we're going to do that. These guys, we're just going to move them up and stage them for a counter charge. And these guys, I think, are going to do the same. So 7 from the back of his base. I did split up this Kroot Rampager unit into 2 instead of one big pack of 6. Just because 1 pack of 6 just felt almost overkill in some cases. 2 packs are really nice for just being able to get something out there that you want dead but not over dead. Lone Spear can just pivot and huddle there. I think everything else, no, Farsight, or sorry, Shadow Sun, excuse me. She's just gonna hop over this way. these guys are cool hanging out. Response. So I'm going to move this guy with a pivot. So that way I can then move this guy just slightly. So that way he remains within 12 should I need them next turn. He's still within 12 there, and all of these guys are just going to hop over to this side.
What's going on, Connor Hughes? How's your mom doing?
All right, positioning them for any sort of counter against, possibly something goes here, possibly something goes here. These crisis suits are ready to hop out and do some damage. All right, I think that's going to do it for my movement. Let's go ahead and do some shooting, pretty much just from over here. Let's do the ghost keel into... So what exactly is over here? You have 2 units, you have the
One big
Dread?
unit of Thunderwolves and then the Wolf and Dread.
Okay. Do I have line of sight of the Thunderwolves, you think?
Well,
With this guy. Because I know I need true line of sight, but I can't really tell if I can see through your
this
dreadnought.
guy's in the terrain, and you have 36-inch range?
36, yeah. I don't know if I'm as
Yeah,
far to
no,
get to
that's-
this guy, though.
no.
It would be if I can see this guy.
No, I don't think you can
Okay,
see.
then I'm going to go ahead and just take some shots into Wolf and Dread.
All
Yep.
right.
So 6 shots, re-rolling 1s, hitting on 3s. This is going to be strength 8. They are toughness what?
9.
9. I'm not within 9, so it's, you know what, it's still, I definitely should have had something a little closer to him so I could have bumped this up to strength 10. But I am going to spend 1 CP to bring this up to strength 9, these shots, using, what was it called? Something guidance, forget the name of it. But had I had a Kroot unit where he would have been wholly within 9 of them, then that would have become strength 10. Yeah, and I am just out of being wholly within 9. So small miscalculation there, but should be fine. Looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then this is strength 9, so I will need 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Not bad. I'll take that. That is 4 at -2. No cover.
No cover, need 4s. Take
3
1.
damage. And then
3
an
damage.
overcharge test. I'm good. Yep.
6 up Philippines. No, take some.
So that's his shooting. Let's go ahead and move to the Sky Ray shooting. I don't think I have anything that can guide. This Ghost Keel can't see the Wolf and Dread, nothing else. But you know what? They're still pretty good at taking shots. So this is going to be on 4s. And I get 1 reroll because of the Sky Ray.
Yeah, hit,
ability?
wound, and damage, I think.
Yeah, 1 on hit. Is it? I don't think it was damage. I think it's just hit or wound.
Hit or wound, okay.
But his gun has twin linked as it is,
Yeah.
so the wound is less of an issue. That guy can't fly, I'm assuming.
No,
What are you talking about? He looks so aerodynamic.
they took the Flying Dread away.
Yeah, it's reroll
Sorry,
1
Bloody
hit or 1 wound. Flying dreadnoughts. Those would be amazing. All right, 3 shots. Looking for 4s, which is definitely not that, but I can reroll 1. Hey, there it is, 6. And then looking for a 3, but it is twin linked. Another 6, so 1 at -3. You do
saved it.
have cover. You saved it? Nice.
4 pinball.
Let's go ahead and shoot a, you know what, since we're not guided and we already, I would have had to have declared this before I knew what I hit, and I think I would have declared the Seeker Missile, so let's go ahead and shoot that. Need it on a 4.
Is this a once per game thing?
Yes, yeah, so no more, oh no, he doesn't have Seeker Missiles. Smart Missiles is what he has, 3 of them. 30-inch range, so I may not have range of that guy. My apologies. First time using Sky Rays, so I am a little hazy on exactly what they have. He has a Seeker Missile rack, which is the first thing I shot at you, and then 2 Smart Missile systems. They are 30. Do you mind if I target these wolves? They are indirect.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, because they wouldn't have been able to reach your guy over there. And I believe there's 2 of them. Double check that real quick. Yep, 2 Smart Missile systems. Put those into the wolves, since that's pretty much what these are supposed to be doing. Hitting on 4s. -1 to hit because I can't see you. So hitting on 5s. Wow. Okay.
All right, so now is the appropriate time. What's going on, Hobgob Rob? Great to see you. He says, tell John to put away the cheese dice. Those are my alter ego dice. All those 5s
Yeah.
and 6s. That definitely showed some alter ego stuff there.
It sure did. So that's going to be 3 at AP 0. You do have cover.
So I'll go up to 5 up saves. We're good.
Nice. 1 damage.
6 up in feeling pain. Takes 1.
I'll take it. All right, let's see if I have range of any other indirect. Now that I remember I have indirect. You are out of range. And you are out of range of everything as well. So they're hanging out. They shot. I don't think he has any shots of anything. So that'll be it for turn 1. I'll get 5 points for Secure No Man's Land as I am touching this one and that one with Ghost Keels. An Overwhelming Force is going to become an Overwhelming CP.
Cool.
And one of these. There we
Play
go.
a
That
turn
is
as
discarding a secondary. That gets you a floor dice.
What was it? What was the...
Discarding a secondary.
Discarding a secondary. Okay, cool.
Cut that for me, please.
The other thing I need to bring up, White Chocolate did just shoot me a message. He's got issues with the stream right now with his internet service. But he wanted to make sure that those floor dice landed on the proper trader. So Dan, they're for you, my friend.
Call the Horde, nice.
I got Call the Horde and so that one's getting discarded.
yeah, no Call the Horde.
Area Denial and Sabotage.
All right, so did I hear that right? That all those floor dice went to Dan, or is there just a landmine? Run that by me one more time. What happened to White Chocolate's?
Yeah, he's giving them to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got a long history of picking on Dan.
Oh,
being,
long history. Yeah, no.
You know, ever since Dan played.
It's tradition.
What army was it that you played that really set him off?
Thousand Suns.
That's the one.
Did you play as Thousand Sons? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I had a feeling you were trying to bait me to say the faction name, so I didn't.
Oh, I'm diving right in.
I was like, let John answer that one.
Guys,
John
do you
knows
see?
things. Get in there, buddy.
Do you see how nervous I make these guys just interacting with me?
What are you talking about? I was quick to answer that. Let's go. Hit me with more trivia, Jacob.
Try to advance these Thunderwolves here,
Okay.
and just in case I get a good advance, I'll spend a CP. Well, I'm going to go up to 2. I'm going to spend a CP to put them in Saga of the Warrior Born to allow them to advance and charge.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sounds
CP
good.
count, guys?
I'm at 1.
I'm at 2.
That 2 becomes a 3 because the Wolf Lord gives me +1 to advance and charges, so that's a 13-inch move.
Nice.
So he can go pretty far. Pretty much going to go.
Right up to my guys.
We do have an update from Connor. An update from Connor here in chat.
10.
Where are we at here?
And so I'll need a 9 on the dice.
Sounds good. Sorry, one more time. Update from Connor. Hey, Connor's mom.
Connor's mom still thinks John is cuter than Dan. Sorry, bud.
Oh.
But
with
don't
that.
you worry. Natalie Hill says, Connor, I have to disagree. I think Dan is cuter. John is prettier.
I agree with all of those statements.
Just a blanket agreement.
Yes. I will nod my head and smile at those.
Jeremy Stan asking about the, he was the one who asked about the streaming LVO. And he says, y'all could stream on an OG Razer phone, use 2 cups and some strings for mics, and it would still be better to watch than the GW stream. Why does GW
yeah. Thank you.
insist on streaming it on Twitch?
Yeah.
Right? I don't watch Twitch because I don't want to watch all those commercials.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'll watch free YouTube and watch those commercials. That's not a problem. Something about Twitch, it's like every 45 seconds there's a 2-minute commercial.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know, and like I used to watch a lot of Twitch, and it's just, it feels like a different, even though it might not be considered that way, it just feels a little different than YouTube. Like, there are certain things that are just better to watch on YouTube. There are certain things that are better to watch on Twitch. Even though both of them kind of are getting real close to just becoming each other. So we'll see how things go.
I want to shine on Ms. Natalie Hill as well. She absolutely crushed it. She took Best Chaos Demons this year on the ITC. I'm sorry, Chaos Knights this year on the ITC.
Nice.
Finished 9th overall at LVO.
Ooh.
Guys, there was almost 1,100 people present
That's
at LVO.
That's a good percentage.
Finishing 9th place is incredible. Congratulations on that, Natalie. You've worked very hard for it. We're super proud of you.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is a fantastic percentile. Congratulations. Also, not surprised.
I'm so
Amazing
jealous of
artists.
all the LVO players. Mostly just for the hang. You know, I get plenty of games here in studio and stuff, but yeah, LVO is awesome.
I imagine I'm probably going to go back out next year.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy not to be going until it was live, and then I was like, oh man. So definitely going to try and make it happen for next year for sure. So many great people to go see.
Yeah, I did have possible plans of going this year, but then once I heard a lot of people kind of weren't, it was like, maybe next year, something like that. Yeah.
Well,
So
next
if we-
year,
if we do end up doing something next year, then I'm probably down.
yeah, and who knows? Maybe by next year we could get a small portable stream sort of thing going to, do something like that. But if nothing else, maybe we take the week off of streaming to go hang out.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're very early in this YouTube chase for us, so of course,
so.
consistency is key, and that plays a lot into our decision making as to what events we can and can't attend.
Yep.
These guys move 10, so furthest one can get right here. So just fill this gap here. Bjorn moving up. Thunderwolves coming up a little bit.
Quiet too.
If we do go next year, we'll have to do some sort of Gob Squad meetup
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
dinner or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bobby. Oh yeah, don't you know?
Okay, I think that's all my moves.
Take everybody to the Gordon Ramsay food court. A real nice date.
These guys are my oaths target. I think that's obvious. I don't have many other
That seems entirely unnecessary.
many other targets. Actually, no. I'll pick this as my oath target just in case I do make that charge.
You're killing them no matter what you do.
Fair.
Dan, did that wolf and dread he was shooting at survive?
It did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still alive.
oh, damn it, John. Babu.
Oh no! Failed to kill something and shoot it
Yeah,
or something.
failed to kill something in a phase of attacks. Yeah.
All right, racking them up.
None of those were the slightly biased John thing yet either.
Oh, great. So even though Dan has a pretty healthy lead right now because of our dear friend White Chocolate, I believe, but I feel like it's probably not going to be that healthy for very long at this rate.
All right, cool. We got some shots. Actually, let's start with Bjorn because you did put a Kroot
I did, yeah,
inside.
he's on
I'm
the
going to do
inside
his
there.
double flamer. So let's do regular heavy flamer, D6 shots, 4 shots, strength 5, looking for 3s. That's 3. AP1, no cover.
Oh, no cover. I don't think I can save on a 6. Then
If they have a 6-up save, then no.
they are Far Stalkers, so they might be a little bit more special, but I don't think they have a 6-up invul, so no, or 6-up armor, so no. So that's 3 dead.
And here's the Hellfrost Cannon. 5 shots, strength 6, so looking for 2s. 3. AP1, 2 damage for that one.
3 AP1 cuts.
You do get cover for that one. It is torrent, but it doesn't ignore cover.
Oh, interesting. How many did you say? 3?
It is AP1, so you got 6-ups.
Okay.
3.
Nothing. 3 more. Perish in the line of duty. I said duty.
All right. So let's just do this one flamer because I think you pulled this guy out. Yep. So one more flamer from this Wolf and Dreadnought into them.
Sounds good.
3 shots, looking for 3s. 3 more.
AP
Those are
this
just
time? Nope.
AP1, no cover. Yeah.
No cover, so no luck. Yeah, whatever. It don't matter too much. These chicken are fried.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot, throw something at them. Spent 1 CP. I might just have to give up sabotage. I'm going to shoot with the Hounds of Mordecai into them.
Okay.
I think they just have pistols.
-1 to hit as they do have stealth, which didn't really affect your torrent weapons, but I do believe this one.
Can you give them a battle shock, please?
Sorry?
Roll a battle shock test for them, please.
Sure. They fail miserably.
All right, so that's it. They're just battle shocked.
Sweet.
While this unit is stunned, each time a model. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, you're stunned, and while this unit is stunned, each time a model in that unit makes a psychic. Never mind. Okay, let's let's shoot with them.
or-
They are battle shocked, but yeah, the rest of the effects don't matter. Here's 5 shots on 3s, 4s, re-rolling.
Rerolling because.
Oh, that's not my last target. I had 2 hits. Nothing.
Sweet.
Cool. Let's charge them.
Wolf and Dreads have a storm bolter.
I don't see why they wouldn't. Everything in the Space Marine Codex has a storm bolter. Literally everything.
No, you have to replace the storm bolter for the heavy flamer.
There
Check
you
the
go.
glove compartment.
Yep, that's all my shots. That's unfortunate. It's going to make my charge awkward. Let's go for the Fenrisian Wolves into the crew.
Sounds good. Should be easy enough. Got it.
7. I guess I could base, so I'm going to have
What's
to.
the OC on a Fenrisian Wolf?
0.
0. Okay, so you're not taking the point from me yet. That's exciting.
I don't think any of the rest can base, so it's going to go here. And
All right, looks like we're having a couple of issues with the audio stuttering, so we
Oh.
might need to investigate that real quick. Bear with us, guys, while we have a quick look.
actually,
Stuttering.
I'm going to do that the other way around. I'm going to charge with the Fenrisian, or the Thunderwolves first. You heard? I'm just going to change the order of the charges, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that 6 becomes a 7. So this guy can get right here.
I'd have to hear it to understand what's going on. Are these connected? Or are they still?
All right, guys, we've done a little reset on the audio. Hopefully that fixes the issue. Definitely let us know if it persists. We'll look into it further. I do see some people are having issues with it, others are not. So hopefully we can get it resolved.
YouTube, fix yourself.
We do have another Space Wolf player in chat. Absolutely loves the Thunderwolves,
Yeah.
even with the point hikes and everything. Says unfortunately I had to drop to 2x6, but I won't stop using them.
All right, so now I'll charge with the Fenrisian Wolves, and I'll keep their old roll, which was the 7. So I'll just place these guys like this.
What's going on, KR Quintero? Welcome back. Great to see you.
Oh, and in order to advance in charge with the Thunderwolves, I had to use the another stratagem, but I'm going to do the free one with the Wolf Lord. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
So I spent the first one in the command phase to give them Saga the Warriorborn. Now I'm spending, it was supposed to be in the shooting phase, but I'm spending it or doing the reduction to give them the advance in charge. Pretty much charged them and got the Fenrisian Wolves in there too. So that's
Sweet.
it. Gonna go start with the fighting, starting with Fenrisian Wolves.
Into the Kroot.
Yes.
You know, I strongly believe they're going to be able to tank all of this.
It's the little guys.
Actually, it might matter in terms of who gets to move. So do you want to roll out the Fenrisian Wolves?
This is very purposeful why I'm doing this. So yeah,
Okay.
I want to do the Fenrisian Wolves first. If I can kill them and clear the Kroot, I could spend a CP on 6-inch consolidation
Ooh, and that way
and
you can...
get the Ghost Keel with my Thunderwolves.
Nice. Okay.
So here's some Fenrisian Wolves. Got to get some hits though.
Ooh, ooh.
Strength 4, so 3s. 2.
AP?
None.
So I will need 6s, which I'll get none. How many do I have left over here?
3.
Oh, so 1, 2.
Nailed it. Yep, because now they can't. Yep.
Now they can't quite do that. So it did matter. I was about to pick them up, but that's why I had to ask, because you know, there are tricks like that that you can do. So pretty good play. Unfortunately, Dan didn't quite get the chance to use it.
I think I'm still gonna do it after I kill him.
Oh no! But you would have been able to do it on the
Before, yeah, on the pilot.
pilot,
Yep.
right? So you still would have been able to attack the Ghost Keel, which would have been pretty nice. But yeah, this way at least you're taking that point from me.
Yep.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm giving myself the small area denial. So do you want me to roll this out?
No, no. At this point, no. Now we can skip this part.
And then I'll spend my last CP now to do the Death Howl. And let me confirm. Well, actually, I know that works. Yeah, that's how that works.
All right, John, you are just crushing it, my friend. Boom, first one to make animal noises. They were looking for that ow from Dan.
Oh, that one was meant. Oh no, that's still meant for me. I was literally just making chicken noises too. Did that not trigger? Or was it new?
Actually, it was called out that you were making chicken noises, but I missed it, so I gave you a pass. Right?
Okay,
But,
it makes me feel better that I actually deserve it. Though.
the pass did not go very far.
Yep. No. Another one that feels a little targeted.
Your Ghost Keel has fallback and shoot.
It sure does.
It sure does.
Yep. It has a battle suit support system.
What's going on, Chris Joyner? Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you, my friend. We're going to see Chris this Saturday, right here, playing some Necrons on stream.
Nice. Love to see it.
All right, so that's it for me. I'm gonna turn in Sabotage for a CP.
Excellent.
And get the small area denial for 2 points. Oh, you do have to fight me. Here.
Fight me. All right. I will consolidate, I guess, whatever tiny bit that I can, which is basically nothing. And 3 attacks on 5s. And strength 6, so 4s?
4s, yeah.
Nothing. Cool. Good talk. All right.
Yep.
And then you got area denial.
Yes.
And then what else did you score?
And I turned in Sabotage for CP, so I'm going up to 2 points at the start of your, or 2 CP at the start of your turn.
Very nice. And I go up to 3. All right. So,
2 on area denial?
2 on
5.
air. No, 2. You're not. You're within 6.
I'm within
there.
6. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that worked out. That being said, I'm sure you took the point from me. That's got to be more than 3 OC, I'm assuming.
100% for sure.
I will get
10
10 points. At the end of your turn as well, I'm going to pick up my Vespid. Cool. So let's see what
My
secondaries...
Thunderwolves have a Blood Surge move, and I can end an engagement.
These
So,
guys?
yes.
Okay, so
that's
if I shoot
my fair
them-
warning.
Okay, then they can move D6?
Yes.
Okay. So D6, so if I'm 7 inches away, you cannot charge me.
Nope.
Cool. That sounds delightful. Let's see what secondaries we're looking at. Engage on all fronts. And no prisoners. All right, I think we can work with these. Engage. We've got some Kroot Hounds ready to hop over this way. We've got a Ghost Keel that's kind of close enough to where maybe he could do something into Bjorn.
No, that's a wolf.
Oh, that's just a Wolfendra. Yeah. Oh, Bjorn is in here
This one.
somewhere. Oh, with the little laser. Cool. So I can definitely at least get one fairly safe engage on all fronts. I've got more Kroot Hounds here. I can go that way. Does engage on all fronts require you to be
Holy. You just have to be outside of 6 of the center.
okay? But I can still be
You
OC
can be
0. That's what I was.
Yeah,
more
yeah,
after.
that doesn't matter. The OC 0 is for actions.
Yep.
Or you need OC for actions.
So I think we will. I don't need to have OC. I don't need to take that from you. I hold that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to give +1 OC and reroll to reroll battle shock tests to. Ooh, is he in range of these guys by any chance? No. So I think we'll give it to this Kroot squad that's hidden in here.
Cool.
And then no prisoners, just kill stuff. You gave me a big old pack of wolf. Is there 1 or 2 characters in there?
2.
And where are they?
One's right up front. Oh, they're both right up front.
Okay, perfect. And then some Fenrisian wolves. So if I can wipe this out, there's my no prisoners. Engage on all fronts. We'll definitely at least go this way. We'll probably go that way with the hounds. Maybe try to screen off that wolf and dread from being able to come in and go from there. Just shoot stuff. Cool. So these guys, like I said, will need to come out. They move 12 on their own. No reason for me to jump on the point because you don't control it, so I don't need to control it. So back of this guy's base looks like I'm just going to advance them. They're not going to do anything else anyway. 2, that should be plenty. Gotta double check what they move. It's 12 or 14, but let's assume 12 for now, which means this guy can easily make it across here. And they're just going to hang out in this cover.
They move 12.
They move 12? Thank you. They're just going to hang out in this cover. They still have stealth. I don't need them to really do much else other than get me engaged on all fronts. So that's 1. This next one over here. Am I out of 12 there?
Yes.
Excellent. These guys, they move 12. So I'll definitely need an advance to see if they can get that way. So let's go ahead and roll that out and see what it looks like. 3, so a total of 15. And I just need to get them out of 6 of the center. No, that should be about 3 inches this way, so let's get... So just need to make it past that with 15 inches. Let's move this out of my way a bit so we can get some proper measurements. So this back one, 15 inches, would bring him to here. And then from there, all the rest will just go with him. And they will sit out there and, you know, live their best lives for as short as it will be. Cool, that gives me full engage on all fronts, assuming you're not doing anything.
No, I'm not going to overwatch because I could, if I roll under a 5, you're still going to get it. And then if I fail to wound with all those 5, you're still going to get it. So it's a very low risk, or high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
Let's throw a big hello out to Angel Soto.
Angel!
You guys may know him from our video game shenanigans.
Of course.
As Kilo.
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 Yeah, great to see you in here with us, brother.
So funny. One of my like online best friends that I'd never met in person, you know, like one of those that you just meet along the way, throughout my whole Destiny time from Destiny 1 through 2, his name was Kilo.
That's awesome.
Some dude from Boston. He was super cool.
Well, you guys know I call Angel 12 different names depending on what mood I'm feeling at any given time.
So these guys are going to kind of move laterally is the plan. But the idea is... Yeah, I need that one there, yeah, for sure, because this is 7 inches. So that way, if I shoot you, you can't end an engagement range of them. But they still have, they're exactly 7 inches away, so they will need a 7-inch charge.
Well, if you're within 7 and I roll a 6,
I'm not within 7. I'm exactly 7.01, if that makes sense.
so then you're outside of 7.
I'm
So
outside
you need
of
a 7 to on the dice, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
7-inch charge. Did I say a 6?
No, I think you're right. Yeah, I'm just confused.
Fair
You're
enough.
good.
What I intended to say was keep them at the max so you can't pile into them, which should be a 7. Yeah. And then it's going to be the same thing for these guys, just right outside of 7. So they're going to move up. Let's bring this guy. He moves 12 or something crazy. He doesn't need to move that far, though, so he's just going here.
So, guys, we've seen a lot of generosity from the Gob Squad tonight.
Hey,
So I'm going to ask chat to go ahead and start giving us some song picks.
Oh,
Gonna do a
song night.
song?
And we're going to do a song
Appropriate
tonight, boys.
songs,
Song
please.
night.
People get crazy finding some crazy
Balls.
Like
Connor,
80s metal stuff that says some really questionable things that were still appropriate, inappropriate, but for some reason passable in those days.
Dude, what was it? Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, and it was 2 Space Marines talking to each other. Was that was one of my favorite Floor
know.
Dice song performances, dude. It was. I think it was me and Devin up there. It was hilarious.
That's amazing.
What's going on, Rain of Pain? Dropping in here. Why don't you swing some of those peppers and sausage risotto by the studio, man? I won't be mad at you.
Do it. That sounds good.
Let's see, back of his base, 10, 11. You need a
Says waiting for
3-inch.
tonight, J-Lo.
Sweet.
What does that mean?
No idea.
Rain of Pain.
I'm going to advance these guys.
I know what it means.
I need a 3
I don't
to
know
get
what
them
it
where I want.
Oh, that's a song pick. God, that's what it is.
Wait, what was the name of the song?
Waiting for tonight.
Waiting for tonight.
Whoa.
Come on. Yeah, like it's in there somewhere. Yeah, isn't that like not just
Waiting
J Lo
for
though?
tonight?
Isn't that like?
Isn't that Cher or something?
No, that's not Cher.
Or Madonna?
maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Let's flatten these guys out a bit.
Throw some Selena in there. I will fall in love.
Let's get there. So I have got a Ghost Keel primed up to do some shooting into this Dreadnought. Maybe do some damage to him. Maybe bump his shooting up to strength 11, strength 10. Another Ghost Keel over here still needs to fall back. These guys are all ready to go in with a charge this way, shooting in that way. So Shadow Sun, what you gonna do? Doesn't look like you gave me a whole lot of great shots at targets that I would want to shoot this Sky Ray with. So I think maybe I just keep him still. Got some Marines here, I guess. Yeah, I'd have to move by the looks of it to be able to target your boys there. And is it worth the -1 to hit? I think so. So let's move these guys up. They're just going to barely touch over here. But then otherwise continue the screen, and they should have a line of sight into that back wolf. And he's just going to move up a bit. And then they're going to set a screen for this Sky Ray, assuming Dan's going to come in shooting. So he's going to move, well, first he's going to pivot, and then he's just going to move over this way. So a little short hop. Just getting in behind, getting ready to possibly do some shooting. I don't think he has line of sight of stuff. Well, maybe again those Marines over there, which, you know, this type of weapon will probably kill a Marine or two, but definitely not meant for Marines. And let's see, you still have, what's his name in reserve? Murder Fang, which could be coming down this turn. Feeling pretty good about leaving them here. That right there is a little bit of an issue, but not much I can do. You have your 6-inch shenanigans.
Guys, I think chat has missed the singing.
Oh, yeah?
I've already gotten 6 song picks in, and we've only
Oh,
got
we're gonna have
4
to throw
we
up some
can
polls.
use. Right. So we have got our poll up for the first 4 songs that did make it in.
I'm sure
Make
there's
you
one
get
or two
vote
there
in for
that
us.
we can't do, right? Like
They all seem
inappropriate
pretty
natures?
legit.
Okay.
They all seem pretty legit. It's all Lords of Acid.
See what you did there. Tried to sneak that one by us. Cool. I think that's going to do it here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I think I need to... Let me double check the rule on Vespids, if I have to drop them now or not. So before you consider your drop.
Now, I think that's the only thing I'm hitting though. Next turn, and then he just dies. And you do still have your denial shenanigans.
I do have some, yes. Oh, I need to move these guys. This objective is now sticky for me. I think we go ahead and move this Skyray out so he also gets a line of sight this way in preparation. This guy does move a ton even with an advance and charge, but you're not getting really too much farther than here, so let's move this guy 10. Back of his base should get him easily to this wall here, where he's got a look in that way. Now let's move these Kroot. They move 7 at the moment.
What's the range on their gun? The Skyray?
48. Can you see him?
The Wolfendread? No.
No.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
But you would be able to see Murderfang if I brought him in there.
Yeah, I'll put him there so that way I think he can now.
The only downside, of course, to the singing is it puts the producer in harm's way once again. Luckily, we've already got all the floor dice out there. I'm immune to those. You know, Matt's big offerings, they went to Dan. I'm immune to those. So I feel pretty safe, but I at least wanted to acknowledge.
I think you're probably
you know,
pretty safe.
Wanted to at least acknowledge because, you know, the next time one of you guys are producing, we get a song, I want people to remember.
Keep them there.
I'll do it.
These Kroot. Sorry, I am still technically moving, but you feel free to do that because I don't think I'm moving anything else over that way. So you could go running into these guys, which would be a problem, and I still need to fall back with him. Oh, and these guys definitely need to be out of 7. Apologies.
I can't go through walls.
Oh, you can't go through walls? Okay. Then they're fine where they are. I still need to fall back with him. My original plan was to get these Kroot up, but if you can just go charging right into them. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep them out of 7 and just have more targets for charging.
If chat can do us a favor, if somebody like scrounge around your house, send us in a bigger tape measure. That'd be great.
We could use one.
John's got a 2-hander there, and it's still not big enough.
Remember the terrain piece?
I think they should be kind of along the edge, but yeah, I'll push them right up to that line there. Bring this guy back a bit. And then all of these guys will just... something like that. All right. Don't feel the need to bring these guys out just yet. I mean, they could definitely do some damage. And I think I have to do it. I'm being lazy, but I need to screen correctly before I regret it. Because that way I can bring out the crisis suits. Yeah. 12-inch move, which would put them right here. Oh, am I within 18? Yeah, I gotta be. So 12, he's going to move 7 directly that way, and then the rest of his movement this way. 9, and he'll just fall here, and then 9 over this way. So they should have a little extra room there. This is a little risky, putting myself out there in front of a dreadnought, but we're going to go ahead and go for it in hopes that can't make it all that distance, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and then that guy needs to fall back because I need to be able to shoot these wolves. Are you on the terrain? You are, so I would be able to shoot through it. Let's go ahead and yeah, I think they just move back. Well, back of his base. Yeah, he can clear these guys easy. So we'll just hop back here. All right, that will do it there. Cool. So now we get into some shooting. Let's start with this ghost keel is going to go into your dreadnought there.
Cool.
He will be guided by this sky ray, because sky rays do have marker light, which is pretty neat. And then on top of that, we're going to spend a CP to give him +2 strength on his weapons, because he is close enough to those Kroot hounds to get the +2. In addition, since that guy is within 9 of the Kroot hounds, I will also be getting +1 to my AP, so these are going to be AP 3, no cover. So a lot of bonuses here. The only bonus I wish I had was... Oh no, I set these guys up to be able to see him. So not guided by the Skyray, guided by those stealth suits.
Okay.
So I will have reroll 1s to hit and wound. No 2. And then these are strength 10 with the +2, so I need 3s here. Ooh, good thing I got reroll 1s. Well, no. 3 at -3, no cover.
Failed 1.
3 damage each, or 3 damage total.
Take 1.
Nice! I got a fusion on a 3. Whoop, does not hit. And then that's all of his shooting. So got away pretty clean there. Let's go ahead and now do Skyray. I think is the only thing that can still shoot that direction. Do I want to guide, or do I want to? Yeah, I think I'm going to be better off if I guide this guy. So we can guide with these suits, I think. Nothing else can guide over there, right? No, I need these guys to guide in that way, so can't do that. Let's go ahead and shoot this lone spear into your pack of wolves there.
Cool.
I believe this is D6 shots, D6 blasts, so I think D6 +1
Yes.
for 6 total. These are on 4s. Not close enough to Shadow Sun for that to matter, so that's going to be 5 hits, strength 10, so I should need 3s here. That's going to be 4 at AP -2.
Is this into a character or something? Is that precision?
These are not precision,
Okay.
no.
So 4 up. Ignore cover or anything?
Not
It doesn't
ignoring
matter.
cover.
4 up. 1 goes through. Damage?
2 each.
6s. Take them both.
Okay. And then,
Is that all you're shooting from that unit?
this guy, yes. And then he does have fire and fade, so I'm just going to tuck him back this
I'm going to roll a d6 and move.
Okay,
Blood
sounds
surge.
good.
It's a 3. Let's see where I can go.
And you have to move closer, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff just outside of 6.
Oh, yeah, I've left everything just outside of city. You can move closer to basically
Not
any
this.
of these guys. Oh, yeah, get in there. Whoops.
that's
No, I
up
thought
there.
I left them outside of 7 too, because I moved them. Did I not?
Did a lot of careful movement. That
I did.
doesn't look outside of 7.
Well, it is outside of 4, so at least you can't get into them
No,
anyway.
I can't.
But yes, that is true.
I needed a better roll, but
That is probably the one unit I did not pay attention to. So all that careful movement for, well, I'm not going to say nothing, but definitely going to make my charge harder.
Yeah, well, I mean, it definitely would have been way worse if they'd been able to reach out and touch
Yes.
something. So
Yes.
that careful
I
movement
would have
definitely
loved
paid
Then I
off.
would not have been able to shoot them anymore, which would have been quite sad.
man, yeah, I really needed a good roll there, but the 3 will at least deny some shots from the Ghost Keel, Shadow Sun.
Yeah, no, it's denying a lot of shots,
Yeah.
got you off the point, and that made my charges much harder too. So I think that was pretty good. Definitely a misplay on my part. Okay, cool. Continue the shooting. I think I'm still in range with my crisis suits here. I would be. Yes. So let's go ahead and shoot with them. They will be guided by, I think, Mr. Because I don't have anything else that can guide for them. Well, those guys. Yeah, because these guys are toughness 6.
6.
Ooh, because these are going to be strength 5, so not the best. So let's not guide with the stealth suits. We're just going to guide with this Sky Ray. So this is going to be 24 shots from the suits. 16, 24. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And then wounding on 5s with no rerolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at AP minus 2.
One of these took some damage, right? Sorry. I took 2 damage, right?
3, because I think, what shot at you?
2 damage. I know you.
Oh yeah, you took 2 damage from the lone spear,
Okay,
correct.
so I'm making sure the wounds are showing. What's the AP on this?
Minus 2, no cover.
4s. I'll go through. Damage?
1 damage each.
6s. Alright, so you kill 1, put 1 on 1.
Excellent.
Oh wait, kill 1, put 1 on 3.
Because, no, that was 5 that went through? Oh no, 4
Kill
went
1,
through.
put 1 on 1, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What's going on, James CSM? Great to see you this weekend at the event.
All right, commander shooting. This is going to be on 2s. And then on 5s again. 1, 2, 3, 4 more at AP minus 2. And then I'm going to shoot the overcharge cyclic.
All good.
Awesome. No cover as well.
Yeah, it was all 4 ups.
Oh, all 4 ups, okay. Then 2 hits from the cyclic. Strength 8, so 2 at minus 3.
1 goes through?
2 damage.
Both go through.
Overcharge test, good
That's
there.
1 on 3.
And then I have...
Oh, it's 2 damage flat? So
2
that
damage
kills
flat, yeah. And then I have 6 gun drones. Hitting on 4s here. There's gun drones. It's not that great. Strength 5, I need 5s, but they are twin linked. 1 at AP minus 2.
Good.
Cool.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
put on a jacket.
do it.
I'm freaking shivering over here.
First time said in studio. Awesome. So that is the crisis block shooting done by these guys. Your leaders are here up front, so I'm positive these guys would still be, he'll be able to shoot no matter what. Those guys maybe not though. So let's go ahead and do the next Sky Ray. He's gonna go into this squad. And then the other Sky Ray, I don't think has shots. Oh yeah, that's right, only on those Marines back there because of the way that angle cut. So that's where he's gonna go. Cool, so Sky Ray into those guys. They will be guided by that group of stealth suits. So 3 shots on 3s. Gonna re-roll that. And then this is strength 14, so 2s with re-rolls. That's 3 at minus 4.
Save them all.
Minus 4? Oh, they have 4 up in there?
They all have 4 up
Oh,
invulns.
very nice, very nice.
What's going on, Bam? Great to see you.
Sorry, and then the indirect we'll keep putting into your Fenrisian wolves.
Which ones?
Oh, that's right. You have more than one pack. Let's do this one. We're going to try to take those guys
Sure.
out. So 6 shots here. This is going to be on 5s. 3s. Not twin linked, so just 1 at AP0.
What's the strength?
Strength 5. Good. All right.
AP0, yeah. Wow, they saved it.
Very nice.
Fenrisian Wolf survives shooting.
Same thing over here. This Sky Ray is going to go into those Marines because that's the only thing he has a line of sight of. With his Seeker missile rack, the indirect will go into the same Fenrisian Wolves.
All right.
We'll start with the indirect. He is not being guided by anything, so he did move, so these are going to be on 5s. Sweet. And 3s. 4 at your armor.
And that's from the one in the back?
Yep.
So
So
I
you
have
would have
cover?
cover as well. Yep.
5s.
1 damage each.
3, 6s. Oh, kill
Nice.
2. Those are paying dividends.
They are. You have what, 3 left in there?
Yes.
Okay. Let's now go with his Seeker missile rack on 4s into your Marines. I'll reroll one of those. And I needed 2, so 1 at AP minus 3. Or yeah, AP minus 3 because you're not close enough to it.
And no cover?
You would have cover, yes.
Goes through. Damage?
D6 plus 1, I think. So 1's dead. Or maybe not.
Give me a chance. Give him a moment, for pity's sake.
All right, and then the last one, this one is going to shoot his Seeker missile rack into your Dreadnought, and then indirects into your Fenrisians. So Fenrisians on 5s, just the 1, nothing. And then Seeker missile rack on 4s, excellent. And then on 3s, all right, at minus 4.
Save them all.
4 up invul again?
Yep.
Jeez. All right,
It's a
Dan.
big shield he's got. Look at that thing.
Look at it. Very nice. What else have I got to do for shooting? I think he took everything out of range here. And these guys could shoot, but I almost feel it's not worth it. Oh, they can shoot at your Fenrisian Wolves, so we'll get some shots in that way.
What's the range? 12?
24, but 12 for rapid fire. So it does matter. I think it's safe to say none of them are within 12, though.
I think just these 5 can't see, but this one looks like he's got an angle.
He does, and he's within 12. So it looks like 4 can see. Or can this guy see, you said?
Yeah, this guy can see,
Okay.
these 5 can't.
So 5 can see, 1 within rapid fire. So that's going to be 6 shots total. It's not on the floor. On 4s, I believe.
T4.
T4?
Yep.
Okay. This is strength 4, I think, on Kroot guns.
Just roll it real quick.
How many was
If
it?
you roll like, it was 2. If you roll like 2 6s, we know.
Well,
probably still
1 hit,
one.
1 wound. Or 1 miss, 1 was 1
6
damage.
of pain, kill him.
Okay. All right. So far, well, not what we hoped, really. Definitely would have liked to have done a little more damage, but it is what it is. And I think we are getting pretty close to not having anything else to shoot. Definitely out of 18. He shot. They can't shoot. They can't see. They're done. They're done. They're done. Yeah, that's all the shooting. So let's get into some charges. Let's do this pack of Rampagers in that way. Looks like I need, what, a 9?
A 9, yeah.
Looks like a
definitely.
solid 9. So let's see it. Nope. Let's do the next pack of Rampagers.
This looks like
Do
the
I wanna
closest
reroll
one, so that's an 8.
An 8, okay. So I need an 8 there. Yeah, we'll save a reroll for these guys. 7, not quite, so let's go ahead and spend it. We're going to try to get at least one of these guys in here. Ooh, no.
Tau don't
Awesome,
make their
dude. You
charges.
got it. Congratulations. man.
Tau don't make their charges.
Yeah, and now it's not
Wait,
worth charging
he
in
did
with
get
these
it, though.
guys. Huh?
You did get it.
No, you gotta. Oh!
For a CP reroll. You got it.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, definitely not the best here.
You got a ghost kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Just
no,
the
we're-
camera freezing. Yeah, that is it that I have for charges. So not. Yeah, that is it that I have for charges. So not too much else. Dan, I think it's going to be on to you to see how bad you can punish me for this whiff.
That was a, a really good turn for me.
Yeah, it sure was. It
But,
absolutely was.
You're still a good player, man. You still set things up to where I can't really hit the things I really want until I still have to bring all my stuff out and clear out the chaff. So we'll see if we can do that.
I definitely do have a nice little screen going on.
Yeah.
So feeling not necessarily safe, but like I should be able to at least take a hit.
Yeah.
But you know what they say, everyone has a great plan until they get punched in the face. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah. So going into my turn, I'm going up to 2 CP. I am scoring 10 VP because of holding the center and my home objective. And let's see, I got Secure No Man's Land and Defend Stronghold.
Nice.
Which are solid ones.
Indeed.
No actions.
I will score 4 for engage on all fronts on my turn, and no prisoners. I think we're going to hold on to no prisoners. I feel like that's 5 points that we can get next turn. I am at 2 now.
I am also at 2.
What, were you expecting the Overwatch?
Yeah. Always.
Good, good.
Fear.
Got the fear in him.
Oh man, I just started the Dune Prophecies show. Did you like the Dune movies?
The Dune.
Is it any good,
I
Dan?
honestly haven't seen the second one yet, so probably not the best person to ask.
I
didn't
keep
mind
scrolling
it.
past it. Is it pretty good?
I'm a very casual Dune enjoyer. I like the Timothy Chalamet movies, but haven't seen any of the other stuff. I haven't read the books or anything. That being said, I loved the 2 movies, and I'm really enjoying the show. The quality is high. The casting is great, and yeah, like the first episode was like a lot of kind of slow world building stuff, but the second episode, by the end, I was like, holy, yeah, things
I'll
are
check it
getting
out then.
really cool.
I've been looking for the next watch. Just rewatched Peacemaker yesterday. It's such a great series.
Oh, man.
dude.
Gotta see that
Such a
That
good
show,
series.
that show gives me hope for the superheroes, Superman series.
One of the things that kind of put me off about the Dune Prophecy is kind of petty, and I'm okay with it. And that's that dude that the dude that played Ragnar in Vikings.
Vikings?
Oh, Travis
did-
Fimmel.
He did such an incredible job as Ragnar.
I like him.
Everything I've seen him in since then has been like a weird Ragnar adjacent character. Right?
I think he just has that accent.
Well, it's about like
accent?
think about him.
That's
in,
just the way he talks.
Think about him in the Warcraft movie.
In the work, he still talks like.
But he's got this he's got this weird like flowy body
Yeah.
language thing that he
Yes.
does. So it's like it's hard for me to separate his characters. That being said, he's not a bad actor.
No, and he's actually the most interesting character of the show.
Okay.
So far.
Okay.
Defend, secure. Let's put the little 6.
These guys have 0 C, right?
0 C.
So you got to get something else on there still.
Yeah. No. So have you guys watched Creature Commandos as well?
I haven't seen that one yet either.
Dude, James Gunn is wow.
Yeah.
Right? It's a cartoon, right? And it's got some really silly parts to it. But I promise you, episode 4 is going to make you want to cry. He can take whatever context that he's built his characters in and shift it over and to make you feel something.
Yeah.
And that's like something not a lot of directors can do.
Advancing Bjorn.
I'm really impressed.
Which is 12.
What's going on, Brian Malpass?
I could get up to here.
199 super chat. Thank you, sir. Asking, did we drive through the snow for this game? No.
Bro.
Almost. Might have to on the way home.
Oh my God.
It probably would have been canceled if it had actually been snow.
I will say at my job they were telling us that like if the bridges were closed, we could have the day off. So I was praying the bridges were closed this morning.
Yeah, fingers crossed that they close them tonight, and that way you can just sleep in the studio.
How about no?
I think those Thunderwolves are hanging out.
Yeah, it's too cold in the studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be silly, but let's advance these hounds. I do think I still need to deny deep strike stuff over here.
And you still have some deep strike.
What's going on, Evan Tuminello? Great to
Safe
see you.
over here.
Definitely check out the show. But just be warned, episode 4 is going to make you feel something.
Got no Z coming that way.
Connor, we don't need snow tires if we don't have snow.
Let's go for it. I'm going to try and advance here.
Okay.
Cool.
And I hate to break it to you, Connor, but Dan does not drive a Prius.
There's something way worse. No, my car is like, on paper shouldn't be bad, but it's been literally like the worst car I've ever had in my life. Just
Dan has had
constant
more
problem
flat
after problem.
tires in the couple of years that I've known him than I've had
I just
in
got
my
2.
entire life.
I just got 2 more.
2
Wow.
more. Got to catch them all, Dan.
Wow. Yeah, you collect flat tires, and that's not a good collection to have.
I mean, it's at minimum double digits
Yeah.
in just the past couple of years.
Yep.
So I got you denied this way and this way because of my 12-inch denials. Bjorn is here hanging out. What do I want to do with my Wolfen? I think they're just going to hang out, but jump into the terrain here.
Okay.
So just get a little closer to the center. They move 8, so they can move. Moved.
I'm pretty excited here for Counterspell. Tomorrow we're installing a new wall for shelving and going to be consolidating all of the wargaming stuff over here onto this big empty wall. Right?
Nice upgrades.
Yeah, we're doing
Love
the
it.
shelving tomorrow and then hopefully moving products Friday and Saturday. So
Sweet.
it's going to be really rad. Got to make room for all these new skirmish games we're going to start pushing around here.
Yeah. No, this place is you can tell it's seen a lot of love, a lot of upgrades, a lot of new things. I remember coming in here for the first time and just being amazed by how much space they had and wondering how they would ever fill it. And turns out it's possible.
Ten inches gets me right here.
Excellent.
That's my Oath's target.
Okay.
Advancing those Thunderwolves.
Okay.
Don't like that. So I'm just going to leave them here. That's it. That's my moves. You got a Rapid Russ?
I do. Let's go ahead and bring in this unit. And thank you for asking, by the way. Let's see, this is Murder Fang here. So I think maybe we put these guys here. So that way we're ready to answer back this way. I do need to make sure I'm at a 9 easily. And then let's see. Leave them like that. Oh, and that was a free rapid ingress because of the
Yeah.
stealth boys right there.
All right, gonna start with shooting.
Okay.
Let's do the Wolfen Dreadnought that's up front into the stealth suits.
Sounds good. -1, they are stealth. Oh, flamer. Never mind.
6
Ooh,
shots.
big 6.
What's their toughness?
4.
Need 3s.
Oh!
So you got 4 AP1, no cover.
4 AP1, no cover, so this will put them on 4s. 1 goes through, 1 damage.
Yep.
All right, 1's at 1.
This flamer from Murder Fang, and he has a Storm Bolter, will all go into the Little Hounds.
Okay.
So heavy flamer, 1 shot. Need a 3, nothing. A Storm Bolter.
-1 to hit on the hounds, too. They have stealth.
Okay. 3, no AP.
No AP, 6s. 2 die. That's these hounds up here, right?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Evan Tuminello, $10 super chat.
Heyo.
For Ox Cadre detachment, would you say Pathfinders are a must, John?
No, I wouldn't say they're a must at all, really. I mean, they're nice, especially if you pair them with a devilfish. There's some neat tricks that you can do for sure. I don't know. I've just never really been sold on Pathfinders. You can guide twice with them, which can be useful, but there's no bonuses to those guides. And in a world where stealth suits exist, it's yeah. I'm not going to go as far as to say there's no place for them. I'm not a huge fan, but they are good. If you like Pathfinders, they're a perfectly reasonable choice, and they do come with some tools, but I personally just not the biggest fan.
Evan
Yeah.
goes on to say, also, I love the show and have started watching weekly now. Thanks for the great content.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Thanks,
that very much, Evan.
Huge, yeah.
We feel very privileged to be able to spend this time together playing these games that we enjoy with our friends, and the opportunity to be able to make new friends online here as well along the way has been very rewarding. So count yourself amongst that. We appreciate all the support, and it's great to have you here.
Yeah. What are these?
What's up,
4
Orcus
flamer
Maximus?
Shots, AP1. No cover.
1, no cover, so that'll
I think
just
that
cut.
just killed.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm going to throw a grenade
Grenade.
from the Thunderwolves.
Okay.
So I'm spending a CP there
Okay.
into the Kroot. 2 more die.
2 more die. Actually, maybe I'm there. Take this back guy.
Cool. Then I think that's all my shooting. Let's go into charges, because that's the fun part. Let's charge this Wolf and Dread into just the Kroot.
Okay. You got it.
And I'm going to tank shock
Ooh.
for my last CP.
Dan really trying to get these out of the way.
I will. We only got 9 dice here, and I need 4 ups, right?
5 ups for tank
5
shock.
ups. All right, we need a few here.
Ooh, that's big. I think that's all of them.
That's the unit.
Very nice.
Just what I needed.
It is.
I had to spend all my CP, but thankfully I didn't advance this unit. They just moved up 10, so no advance in charge CP needed. Let's go with, yeah, Thunderwolves into the Crisis Suits.
Sounds good. Not much I can do about that.
That's a 7
Probably makes it.
because of the +1. So let's bring him over here. He'll base over here. Not quite making it base, but base there. Alright, so these guys aren't basing, so I'll leave them like that.
Okay.
No, keeping them up like that doesn't do me anything other than give you, well, you already got overwhelming force. Secure no, storm hostile objective you can get. Let's throw the Wolfen Dreadnought into the...
I'm going to spend 1 here for heroic intervention from these rampagers.
Sure.
7. And since this was a charge, I do believe they do get their mortals on the charge. go ahead and base him. I don't think I can base the other one. Oh, well, he's already in engagement, so... yeah, it's just one that I'll definitely be able to get out of the engagement with the crisis suits. And it looks like only 2 of them are going to be able to trigger their mortals. So on 4s, D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
Nope.
Nope. Dan rolling hot tonight. Whew.
Yeah, Wolf and Dread into the Ghost Keel.
Sounds good.
Although, yeah. Because you have denials if I just charge murder. No, yeah.
That's this guy over here right now?
Yeah, he's going to charge into the stealth suits, actually.
Okay, I think... do I want to try an Overwatch here? I would have reroll 1s to hit. If just he has a 4-up invul, right?
Yes.
Ah, that's such a pain in the butt. That really changes the math.
Because like whatever you get through, I can still,
You
on
can
a 50-50
still
shot,
just,
just deny
50-50.
it.
Like, best case scenario, I get a couple 6s, reroll wounds. I'll probably be able to get the wound through. But then doing enough damage to take him out, I would need... Oh, and you're not within Melta, so I wouldn't even be able to kill him with 1 going through. So probably not hugely
Do the
worth
Fen
it.
Wolves
Yeah,
into the
do it.
Hounds.
I don't think I will interrupt. No. All right, well,
No Overwatch. Got it. I guess I would tag him too, since I have to.
Sure.
Yeah, so Wolf and Dread into the stealth suits. Let's see it.
Got ourselves a dogfight, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I might have saved a CP.
Damn.
No! I don't know what I triggered, but it happened. Wait.
That's 5 floor dice for saying sorry. Dan is running away with
Never
this
mind.
guy.
It's when it's selected to fight. So
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Yep, I missed it. So the ghost kill.
And that you got.
All right. So that's all my charges. You don't have CP for interrupt.
I don't.
So we'll start with this. It did charge, so it's just going to fight into these hounds.
Sounds good.
And when it's selected to fight, roll a d6. I add 2 to the charge, so 4 plus 2 gives me that, so that's a d3 wounds.
Ooh.
2 mortal wounds.
Cool. Now you can't fight me.
Nope. And then, yep, that's it for him. So switching over to the Thunderwolves. So just going to base this guy, and that's it.
Sounds good. No, you can't. Oh, yeah, because that's the one that you can't base. Yeah. So you'll have 1, 2.
So
3.
he's fighting that way. I'll just fight him over there first.
Okay.
We got the heirloom weapons. Let's give this unit something else. Because I have the free CP strat right now. Or the free CP with the wolf.
Didn't you already
Lord.
use that? Or?
That was at the end of turn 1.
Okay.
And this is a new battle round.
Okay, fair enough.
Until the end of the phase, what are their saves like?
Toughness 5, 3-up armor. That's it.
No,
No
invul?
Nope.
Okay, I'll do the free CP for the go for the throat plus 1 AP
Nice.
on the attacks. So here's
That's a good one.
just the one going that way.
Okay.
On 3s, that's a lethal from the battle leader. And then strength is 5, toughness,
6, maybe 5. Roll it and see what happens. Okay.
just the one. AP 2, 2 damage.
That fails on the save. Oh, AP2 I couldn't have saved anyway, so it's just 2 damage.
All right,
So
and then
he's
the
down to
3 teeth and claw attacks into them. 1 hits, strength is 5, 1 wound, AP 2, 2 damage.
He's down to 1.
That's it from him. So let's do the 3 Thunderwolves into this unit.
Okay.
1,
And they are toughness 6.
2, 3.
Right.
On 3s, rerolling.
Good thing you got rerolls.
2 lethals.
Nice. Much better.
One more lethal. I'm missing my sustained right now, but hopefully we can, because that's a character, right?
Yes.
Hopefully we can take him out. So this is strength 5.
4s.
You said what?
4s.
4s?
Their
Okay.
toughness 5. Yep.
So that is 6 AP2.
B2 need
damage.
5s here. I will save 2. 2 damage each.
Yes.
One's dead. One's down to 3.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think it matters right now which ones I take, so we'll take this one. And what did I say? One's down to 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 2 damage each.
3.
Well, our song has been picked, boys. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, I am kidding. This is our song. You guys want to go start throwing some vibes at us for the song performance?
Here's all the teeth and claws from that unit. I'm going to swing the character ones because they have the same profile.
Sounds good.
So on 4s, because they have a -1 to, well, not -1, but
6 is lethal still,
Yeah.
or not for this?
yes. Lethals.
Très bien.
Strength is 5. Need 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That
5,
is
6, 7, 8.
8 AP2.
AP2, so 5s again. Damage.
2s. Everything's 2 here.
Woof. 2, so 1 more dead. 2 more dead, and then this goes on to the character. So he is down to 4.
Perfect, because all I have left is my characters, so it looks like we are going to get this saga. Swinging with my Black Death, here is the Thunder Hammer. 5 attacks on 3s. Rerolling. Let's reroll them all.
All right.
That's a lethal. And anti-vehicle, 4+.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Nope.
That's just 1 at AP3.
AP3,
Flat
6
3
up.
damage.
He's down to 1. He lives!
And then my my last
no.
Thunder Hammer. This dude needs to make it. He's got, I thought he had 1 less. Oh, that I picked the wrong guy. Sorry. Yeah, 4 attacks.
Good start. Less good.
3 AP3.
I need all 6s here. He's toast, so you get your
So that's
saga,
my
sir.
battle leader that nails it, and I
Well
got Saga of the Warrior Born. So now my army is going to have sustained hits. And yeah, that's it. Moving on. We got Fenrisian Wolves, 2 attacks each into your hounds.
Let's see it.
8 attacks on 4s.
They might live. Nope, they might not.
Strength is 4.
Threes.
So 3s. The 3, no AP.
No AP. 6s? No 6s. So 3 died. Do I have 3 left?
Yeah.
Ah, exactly 3. So they're toast.
All right, Connor, your song was picked. So that means you get to assign a floor dice or landmine, sir. Currently, the floor dice count is John with 5, Dan with 21.
Hey, come on, man.
5? I thought I've had at least 2 landmines.
That's the white chocolate sabotage right there.
Yeah, Dan did have a good, kickstart. We had that $50 super chat from White Chocolate
that'll
in
do
the
it.
pre-stream.
fair.
That'll do it.
Right, he wanted all those dice going that way. You popped a bunch of mines,
Yeah.
but they were all small mines.
Small mine. I was going to say, like, they must have been if I'm only at 5. That's rare.
Murderfang. 1 miss. Strength 14, need 3s. Twin linked. So that is 7 AP2 on your goat skill.
7 AP2. How much damage?
Flat 3.
Flat 3. Do I want to go ahead and use the drones here? I think may as well, because they're coming in with more damage after this anyway. So 4 ups. I'm good.
Beautiful.
And
Do it
then
again.
My attack backs?
Yep.
All right. We'll just go ahead and keep things over there, because we know what you want. That's 2. No wounds. Go ahead and try again.
We will.
Full health.
8 attacks.
Ghost Keel.
3s. 3s. Twin linked. Hiya. Another 7. Pass them all again.
Don't mind if I don't. 3 damage each?
Yes.
Ooh, that's just enough to kill him. Because this... Let's go ahead and try it. It's a 4 up. We're going to spend our... You don't have CP to do your consolidate move shenanigans, right?
No.
So I think we could probably just lose the ghost keel. You're not going any farther. I'm not losing that point if he dies because you're not within range of it.
No.
So yeah, we can just let him go. So does he explode? He doesn't.
Big
took out a
thank you
ghost kill, I
to
win.
Angel Soto, gifting one Hobby Goblins membership. He
Hey!
says, I think Dan has 22.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Thank
And
you very
that
much for that, Angel.
is my turn.
Okay. Oh, I got to fight back over here.
Real quick. Just actually, that doesn't matter. Battle shock won't do anything.
And Dan, that sustained hits, that happens immediately?
No.
That
It
at the start
activates
of
at
the next
the end of the
phase?
turn.
Ooh, turn.
So at the end of the phase, that's why Murderfang didn't have sustain. I would have loved for that sequencing to work there. No, I have it now at the end of the phase. So
Well, we have people came back from Vegas with a little extra money in their pockets. That's not common.
Cha-ching!
Big thank you
Yeah.
to Dean P. Keep in mind, he already gifted 10 Hobby
See?
Goblin memberships earlier. Now he's rolling through with a $50 super
Appreciate it.
chat. You know, those are for Dan. I'm kidding. He does not want John to feel left out, so this is 10 for you, buddy.
Oh no!
take them.
Oh no!
We appreciate that very much, Dean.
I love you, Dean. Okay, so these guys over here, they are toughness 6, right? AP, they have 3-up armor, 4-up invul.
Yes.
So giving them another AP isn't going to do anything. They already have -1 AP. But I can give them reroll to wound, which I think we will do. Let me double check that strategy. I thought they had reroll wounds. Do they not?
Maybe in the Crute detachment.
Oh, multi-sensory scanning. 1 Tau Empire unit in your army until the end of the phase. Each time a model in your unit makes an attack, reroll a wound roll or 1. If it's a Crute or Vespid unit, you can reroll the wound roll. So let's do that. So I'm going to spend 1 here to reroll wounds with these guys, with my rampagers, so that way hopefully I can do some damage into these wolves. Because I got to tag Dan back for the damage he's done. Alright, so there's...
I think you can.
Why not?
Bjorn is within 12.
Oh, he's... Really?
Might be a millimeter out, but
I mean, I think I am out. Let's put that right there. Yeah, it looks like I am a bit out on that, but I am happy to get a third
Okay, no,
opinion if we must.
it's fine.
Okay.
what do you think?
And yeah, what we're going to do for third opinions moving forward, rather than to have a judge, we're going to demonstrate, you know, the best way for people to do it at home. If they
Roll
don't
off.
have a third judge on hand, just a roll off. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm
You
good
know,
with those
if
two.
it's too close to call, let the fates decide.
Sounds good. All right, so this is 3 on 3s. I don't get rerolls because that was only per turn. Oh, wait. Nope, this is not the sustained ones. And then these are strength 4, but +1 to wound because of lance. I did technically charge.
So I need 4s.
Yes, 4s with rerolls. That's going to be 4 at -1, 1 damage each.
1 damage each. Take them both.
All right. That should be a dead one, right? Because you had 2 from the mortal wounds from before.
No, I passed them
Oh, that's
both,
right. You passed them both with 2 6s. That's right.
like a Chad.
Yep. All right. More on 3s here. 6s are sustained. Looks like I got 1 6. And then these are strength 6, so 4s, but again with rerolls. Good thing I got rerolls. Much better. 8 at -1, 2 damage each. Ooh,
A lot of fails there.
that is a lot of fails.
So let's see. 6s.
1,
Dead.
2,
2. That's the second one dead, right?
I believe so.
Are you
You've
counting
rolled
that?
3 so far. So 1 died, and then you failed the next 2. So yeah, 2 died.
Let's do-
Works. 2 damage to another one. Another one's dead.
And last one.
He's alive on 1.
Oh wait.
Dan's got a couple new friends in chat. Couple burgeoning fans, if you will.
Hey! going on?
One of our newer viewers, Go Space Wolves, me and my 2 dogs, Balder and Freya, are relaxing and watching the game.
My cat's name is Freya, and my sister's cat name was Balder, so I think he has the absolute best choice in
All right,
names.
all right, let's be honest. Is this a John clone in chat here?
So I can't, because I know I can't move on to this point because I'm technically closer to it. Like I know I need to consolidate this way, but everything
You
has to
have
go
to.
towards the unit.
This takes priority.
Okay. So just tuck them in that way, I guess. You can't quite get to base you, but also I don't think it matters too much. Cool.
And one of them's on 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna
Very nice.
defend stronghold is in progress, and I'm gonna get secure no man's land for 2,
Very
which
nice.
I realized that. Yeah, that was a silly move there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, just 2 for that one. Moving on.
Whew. Nice turn by Dan. Took out a Ghost Keel and a Crisis Suit unit that I was really hoping he wouldn't take out. Strong turn. Very well played. So let's see if I can tag Dan back just as hard as he hit me. So to start things off, do I owe you any, what are they called? Battle shocks?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so let's go ahead and draw some secondaries. Just the 1, because I kept no prisoners. I will go up to 1 CP.
Same.
And my 1 secondary, extending the battle lines. Love to see it. Already have it. So at this point, it's just move, shoot, let's get this no prisoners, let's clear this out. 1
Both at
CP.
1.
Both at 1. So, when can I use that stratagem? 1 moment, please.
And now that I got Saga of the Warrior Born, I can advance in charge for 1 CP instead of, and anything can advance in charge now instead of me having to do the double strat with the Thunderbolt.
Nice.
And then what was your primary?
My primary is 10, and Dan's primary at the top of his
Mine was
turn
10
was
as well.
also 10.
Yep. So at the start of the round, we have ourselves a tie game. Of course, you scoring primary does pull ahead, but we'll have to see at the bottom of the round how it looks.
All right, sounds good. Okay, let's get to some movement. We know we need to extend battle lines. We've got that. Then we know we need to shoot stuff. These guys are pretty much going to stand still. I've got plenty of armor to shoot up that way, so no reason to test that otherwise. You do have a flamer over here. This squad is not that worried about the flamer, so I think they're just going to move up and try to take out good old Murder Fang over here.
John, did you get anything for Secure No Man's on the first turn?
I got Secure No Man's on the
Yeah,
first
the full
turn. Yeah,
What was the total on that one?
5.
5, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got Secure No
It's
Man's.
either 5 or 4. But
Yeah, double check the score. I thought it was
yeah, it's 5.
5, but I could be wrong. This guy only moves 8 because he's a chump.
Just gonna turn him.
So you can face his attacker. All right, I've got 1 suit that's not going to be able to get within 6, so we'll have to roll that one separately, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what's going on over here. You're going to have a heck of a clapback coming in that way from all those wolfen, but we'll deal with those once we need to. This is all just one unit right
Yep.
here? Maybe we actually deal with it now.
We can't just, yeah.
Yeah, I can't just go through the wall, yeah, but I could probably get, just doing a guesstimate here on how far I might be able to get. Yeah, I think so. So, only 1 CP and I need 2 for what I'm going to do.
And then where is Bjorn? So just remember his 12-inch bubble
Don't
for
remind him.
minus 1 CV.
Can't even be mad. I don't want you to attack first here, so I think I have to fall back with these guys. They've already used it once per turn blood surge, so now I can
Yeah.
shoot, they can't go
Yes.
anywhere. Okay. So let's go ahead and fall back with these guys. You've got some guys there. Not close enough to fall back onto that objective, but I could fall back onto that objective and just try to hold it. But I feel like that'd be a waste, actually. I'm going to get these guys out of here. So I'm just going to go ahead and advance them, because I need them for scoring and things like that. So 14, that should safely be able to hide them behind the wall here.
I'm just theory rolling my Overwatch.
No, go for it. Yeah,
Knew it.
not worth it. Not worth the Overwatch. Awesome. These guys are infiltrators, so can't land within 12.
They're not infiltrators, they're Hounds of Mordecai.
Oh, okay. So I can land within 12.
Outside of 9, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you have them back there as well?
Yeah, they're stringed all the way back here.
So
So
you have me
it's-
screened out pretty well too, or
Well, it depends what you're dropping.
Vespids possibly.
I don't think you can drop them all there. No.
Nah, that'd be tough.
And then those are infiltrators, so I have that screened out
To 12.
up to here and then 9 here.
Okay, so you have me fairly well screened out there, I would say. We
I
might
played this game once or
still-
twice.
Yeah, just once or twice, especially against me.
Uppy downy shenanigans. Yeah, for the Space Wolf players in there, I build every list around, well, besides Murderfang, I build every list around 1 unit of infiltrators. Every game I don't bring infiltrators, at least 1 unit, I regret it. Mm-hmm. There's something in every army that can deep strike out just outside of 6 now. Demons are a real threat now. Grey Knights, all, Inceptors, all that stuff. Just deny it. No. Say no.
Deny.
And not a lot of armies have that access to the 12-inch deep strike denial. So
Yeah, you
Put it
know,
to good
it'd be
use.
a great spot for those guys.
you could even do a second unit, and like really then just focus on things that are just go up the board. Nothing staying behind. Just infiltrators hanging back to hold the point, and hopefully nothing jumps over your stuff that you're setting up the board.
All right, falling back with these guys. I'm going to play defensively and bring them back here.
Coward.
Yup. Come back here.
They move 8.
Hmm?
They move 8.
They move 8?
I'm asking how far they move.
Oh, 7.
Oh,
I was going to say, like, they move 8. Been missing out on an inch. Oh, thank you.
aren't we all?
This guy's 7. Back of his base. Does that clear that? Yeah, it does. These guys gotta stay behind, so they'll go here. Okay, so those guys are now free to shoot. Gonna try going in that way. You have Bjorn there, and Hounds. What's Bjorn's weapon profile look like?
It has a 36-inch one-shot, strength 9, flat 5 damage gun, or a flamer, strength 6,
flamer.
AP 1, 2 damage.
Okay.
And then he has a heavy flamer as well.
What's his melee profile look like?
It's like flat 3 damage. Strength is 12 AP2.
Okay.
6 attacks with lethal hits. And sustain now because of the saga.
Do I want to put a ghost keel up there? I don't think so. Let's let Bjorn just walk in. He moves 8. He can advance, and then he'll need a charge from there. So, yeah, let's hang back, regain our defensive position over here. And I think this ghost keel actually is probably good where he is. He's within 12. Is this one of your leaders? No, that's the leader.
Yeah, these are the 2 leaders here.
These 2. I'll shoot with him first, I think. So these guys are good this way. I think these guys might want to move, and maybe they sit on the objective for me. This is one that you'll be able to overwatch, but I think they can handle that. Yeah, so let's move them 8 onto this objective. And this way I've got a little bit of a screen too. Okay. Shadow Sun. I think she wants to come up this way. Be great to be able to get within 9, which I should be able to do if I just sit on the point. They've moved, they're good. My let me see how much the Lone Spear moves again. It's 12 or 14. 12. I can't assault, but I might want to charge. Because if I can get him to here, he might be able to charge in and just gunk up the works this way. With the Krutox Rampager is kind of losing steam. I won't need the Lone Spear for much longer. So I think it's safe to go ahead and just use him as a little bit of a screen. And let's hope Dan doesn't get assassination. Okay. All right. So we definitely want to take this out. That's my 6 or 5 points and no prisoners. Extend battle lines, we're good to go. These guys can all stand still because they have heavy and they can see what they want to shoot. What else do we need to move? I think the only thing left is these guys. But I don't know where to put them. Because it would be great if I could shoot a Marine or 2, but I don't think you gave me the space or the position.
What do they have for guns?
Actually pretty good guns for taking out Marines. It's like strength 5, AP2, 2 damage.
Oh, nice.
2 shots, so like it's a Marine killing gun.
Definitely.
So I wanted to get them around here, but I don't think you gave me the 9-inch. This is all the way to 9. Yep, so screened well. I don't think I can get in between them because that would have been the target that I would have wanted to hit, possibly take you off the point. Might have been nice. Since that's not available, let's look to, I think, maybe do some screening and charging. So I think maybe they go somewhere back here where they can be outside of 9 of every... No, I still don't think that really gives me the shots that I... Yeah, they're just going to go here and shoot at some wolves. Make sure they're within 9. Oh, thank you. And I had one right here. Or not within 9, sorry, within 18. Oh, easily. In fact, they could really just kind of back it up against the wall because I don't want to leave them too exposed because they're still a great scoring unit. Actually, can I put them up here and still be within 18? No. I have to have them down here. All right, I think that'll do it. Let's get to some shooting. Big targets. Bjorn's got to die because I don't want him coming in and doing stuff. If I shoot you, you can attack or shoot back. I'm not too worried about your shot back, and you don't have any attack. So I think we start here. And we will guide with...
Stealth suits?
No, because they already have reroll wounds, so I just need, and reroll ones to hit, so no reason to guide with the stealth suits. We will
And
guide
did that
with
stealth
this.
suit move off the point? I know he was like towed on.
Oh,
Just, yeah.
yeah, I don't know what bumped him, but
I just
he
don't know if
was.
that was on purpose or not. I
It
just wanna
shouldn't have
make
been.
sure.
No, they didn't move. None of this over here moved because I didn't want you to overwatch them. These guys move that way. So yeah, this way, that way, and we'll shoot with, or we'll mark with this back sky ray. So there's going to be 6 shots on 3s, re-rolling 1s. I don't need, well, what's Bjorn's toughness? 9?
They're 9, yeah.
This is 9 as well. Do I want to spend the CP here for plus? No, I don't need it. Not with re-rolls to wound. So let's go with, yes, looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then strength 9, so looking for 4s, full rerolls. That's going to be 3 at -4.
What gun is this?
Fusion
From what?
from Crisis Suit.
Okay. How many?
I think I said 4. At
Into Bjorn, Murder Fang?
Yes,
AP?
AP4. No cover.
Need 6s. Takes 3.
All right. Oh, you know, one of these wasn't Melta. So let's see what the damage is. I can re-roll it because they're fusions. So 9 total damage. Just add 1 Melta to it, or I can roll it however you want to. Yeah, because one of them wasn't supposed to have Melta. 2 of them.
That's fine. I'll just add 1.
Okay.
6 ups.
Sweet.
That's just enough to kill it.
Just enough to get. Okay. Well, I still have the commander to shoot, but that is no problem.
Murder Fang down.
Murder Fang down. All right, so that's their shooting. Let's go ahead and move to Shadow Sun's shooting. No, let's go ahead and do that Sky Ray that can't see anything else. It's going to put its indirect. What's the defensive profile on those
They all
guys?
have 4 ups. 5 up. Toughness 5, 4 up invul.
Toughness 5, 4 up invul.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Might be worth just throwing them that way, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to kill those wolves with the Vespids. So yeah, let's put the indirect into those guys hidden in there, and then we'll put his seeker missiles into his seeker missile rack into your dude there. He will not be guided, so this is going to be on 3s because he didn't move either. I can reroll one of those into a 1. So this is strength 14, so a 3 at minus.
Saved it.
Not close enough. So cool. Let's go with.
If I
the
wait
indirect.
for you to say it, I'll fail it.
You'll
So
fail
I'm
it.
just
I
rolling
like your
it.
strategy. It's been working. It's been working. Let's re-roll that guy.
Into a 1 as
Not
it should have.
close enough. These will hit though, so that's going to be. And then you said they're toughness 5.
Yes.
Need 4s here. Nothing. Cool. All right. The next Sky Ray. We will have that one guided by Shadow Sun into your other Dreadnought, and then his indirect will once again go into
Wolfen
guys. Yep,
Got it.
hidden back there. So indirect first. Need 4s here. No reroll 2s. I can reroll 1s only.
Doesn't it hit on 4s normally?
It hits on 3s because
Okay.
he didn't move, and then the penalty from there.
Gotcha. 3?
So 4, so 3 at AP0.
No cover? Do you ignore cover?
You do get cover.
So I have 3 ups. Good.
Nice. All right,
Let
and
me
then the
confirm that.
3 into.
Actually, I know I do, because Wolfen, I think, have 4 up saves, which would still give me the 3 up save and cover.
Makes sense. So those 3 hit into your Dreadnought, and then I need 3s here with rerolls. No, don't need those. That's going to be 3 at minus 3, no cover.
Into what?
Dreadnought.
Oh, Dread?
Back there, yep.
Failed 2.
D6s. 8, I think plus 2, but 8 ought to do it. Well, let me see if it's +2, because you do have feel no pains. All right, D6 plus 1, yeah, so it's 10 total.
I'm going to spend a CP here and try to save one of those.
Okay.
Because I think that's all the shooting you got going that way.
I got Shadow Sun coming next with 2 fusions. So definitely a good, well, not a good chance, but I mean, she's got 2 fusions. With reroll 1s to hit, hitting on 2s, no rerolling wounds.
Yeah, but if I don't, this guy's dead. I don't
Yes.
think I have any CP I need for other things, so let's do it. Nope. So 10 Feel no pains. He's dead.
Does he explode? Oh, he does!
I think it's just 1.
Just 1 for him.
Let me confirm that for you.
Oh, there's a 6-inch.
Yeah, just 1. I know my guys get hit.
Yep, they do, and mine definitely as well. So we'll take one of these.
So feel no pain.
And
Failed
this
it.
guy will be down to 1, or down to 4. Oh, damn it, I grabbed a D3. Cool, so then now let's move to Shadow Sun. She can just shoot these wolves. Let's actually go ahead and do these first, because I think you might be bringing them out of sight. In fact, you might have actually brought them out of range, because they were just at 18. So that one's not close enough. And I don't think you have line of sight. Yeah, removing that one has now made these guys unable to shoot, so Shadow Sun will go ahead and take some shots. She might be able to do it. She's got some guns.
I think you'll be all right.
Let's do, doesn't really matter, 2 fusions, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, 2 at -4, probably cut. And then 2 missile pods, both miss, but she can reroll her own 1s. Nope. And then Fléché Lanceur. These hit on 2s. And strength
T4.
3, so I need 5s.
AP.
1. 0 AP.
Oh, I have cover there. Does Shadow Sun even see me? Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you have? I'm good either way.
Well, it would be 1 at a time. So now at this one, yeah, I mean, I definitely have cover.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you survive that shooting. Let's move to... Gotta shoot into these guys. Let's go with the Ghost Keel, because I think he's the one that wants to go shooting into these guys. You've got 1 dude on 1? These guys fell back. These guys have pistols. Let's shoot these pistols. Or actually, no, sorry. Let's go with their shooting this way, because that way it gives reroll hits. So D6, no longer blast, so just D6. Still 6. Hitting on 4s. And then strength 10, wounding on 3s. So that's going to be 2 at -2.
Kill them both. Damage.
2 damage each.
First one. Kills him. Second one.
2 damage.
Puts the battle leader on 3.
Excellent. Okay. And then... So now we'll do the Ghost Keel. Yeah, Ghost Keel into these guys. You've got 1 on 3, so that makes sense. Let's
Those
have
are
him...
2 separate characters now.
Oh, he'll shoot the one that has 3
Okay.
wounds left. And he will be guided by these guys, I think. Is this right? It's going to be a long charge. How many wounds does this guy have?
7.
7. That's a weird number. Oh, and you took me out of range of my fusion, so I don't have that anymore. 7, A.
Do you even have a line of sight on me?
With the Ghost Kill?
I think you only have line of sight on the Wolf Lord.
This guy? Okay, I'll just shoot into him then, make it simple. So 6 shots. He is toughness 6. So let's go with... No stratagem here. He'll just be guided by the stealth suit. So on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then strength 8, so on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 3 at AP -3.
Save them all.
Nice. All right.
Got to beat the, got to beat your response.
Yep. All right, let's go with these guys next. We'll put the burst cannons into your Fenrisian wolves back there.
Sure.
But then the fusion, assuming I am within 12 of that guy, will go into your dude with 3 wounds here. Oh, I'm in range of both. I'm in range of all of them. Oh, no, maybe not this guy. No, looks like I'm in range of him too. Let's put the fusion into, he has a 4-up, they both have 4-up invulns,
All
right?
3 of them have 4
Yeah,
up
so let's go ahead and put the fusion into, toughness 9, toughness 6.
Yes.
Let's put it in the fusion into him, and then the burst cannons into those boys there, the wolves. So this is going to be 8 burst cannon shots, hitting on 4s, no rerolls, and then 3s. 1 at your armor. You have cover as well.
5 up. Beautiful.
Get some. Oh, you saved it?
Yeah.
I thought that was a 4. Okay, and then the fusion on a 4. Got it. And then on a 3. Don't got it. Let's go with... What does he want to shoot into? This is tough. I know we're going to put his indirect into the remaining wolf that's over there. And then the Seeker missile rack has to go into one of these. Let's save him for the charge. They both have, so it's not going to matter too much here. What's the strength of his weapon?
That's my Black Death anti-vehicle 4+.
Anti-vehicle 4+ dev wounds. Let's go ahead and put the Seeker missile rack into him. See if we can't finish him off, even if it's unlikely. He will be guided by this guy, because I forgot that he can guide. Yeah, let's do that. No bonuses other than what I already have. Hitting on, did he move? No, he did not move. So hitting on 2s. And then strength 14, so 2s again with rerolls, because twin linked. 3 at -4.
2 go through.
D6 plus 1. 8, 10 total. How many wounds does he have? 6? 7. So you would need 3 6-ups. Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll that.
You said 10?
10.
And this is the start of a new battle round, right?
Yes, I went first. Yep. So you do have a CP if you wish, or a free CP, assuming that's the guy that does it.
Yeah, but you already rolled them. I would just take the higher number, if you don't mind. Because you rolled 2 d6, you got a 4 and a 1.
Are you thinking of re-rolling a save?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to first see if
I'll
you
just take
save
the
it.
higher one.
Yeah,
I
if that's
do
what
it.
you want to do. I will take that.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm in the same boat as the Wolf and Dread. If I just roll these feel no pains, he's gonna die, and
Probably.
I kind of want him to live. So let's do it. Let's see
Okay,
the 4 up. We're good.
Cool. So he'll take 7 damage total still.
So I just need at least 1. See if that's worth it. Nope. Let's see a 3-roll if you had re-rolled the damage.
If I had re-rolled the damage, a 4 or a 5.
All right, doesn't matter.
All right, so good there. Still got my charge target, which is nice. But I think I'm done with my shooting shot. They have pistols, but not going to bother with them. Shadow Sun Seekers, they're all good. Yeah, so I think we're down to charges. So let's start with the one charge we have this way. I think it was like a 7, maybe an 8 at this point.
That looks like a 7. This is probably an inch there.
Yeah, 7. So let's see a 7. Whew, just got it. So once again, it looks like only 2 will be able to get into engagement range.
That guy
well,
reached?
This
one?
guy? Yeah, he just to within an inch. He couldn't base you. And then this guy, I don't think will be able to get too far. Yeah, he's just gonna hop back there.
A little update for you guys here. Of course, we talked about what the song is tonight. I've got 3 out of 4 vibes from chat.
Ooh.
Getting some pretty interesting options here. And looks like you guys are just 7 dice apart. So you're not out of the woods for a duet yet.
Ooh, it's a duet time. 2 4-ups. Oop, awesome. 2 D3 wounds, mortal wounds. 5 total.
You did.
Awesome. And then, am I within 4 of this guy? Ooh, just out. But this might be a time for stratagem, because I also have, I think this detachment has a 6-inch pile-in.
Consolidate thing? Cool.
You know what? Let's, hold up. Let me double check. Interlocking maneuvers. No, they do not. Sorry. No, it's the 6. I can move 6 inches after a fight. So if something was eligible to fight after the at the end of the fight phase, I can move it 6 inches.
Gotcha.
So I can also fall, or I can fall back,
Gotcha.
which lets me move even more. So these guys would be able to move 6 inches. So I might be able to do some fun shenanigans if I just kind of leave them there. So we're gonna do that. So. What other charges do we got? We were thinking of that lone spear into those Marines, and I think we're going to do it. Yeah, why not? Got it with a 10. So let's just go this way, staying out of range of your wolves and whatnot, and this will create a small barrier. I mean, it's not going to really limit where he can go, but you know, maybe it's going to make it more difficult for him to get onto that point.
Yeah.
You know what, I'll pay for a pivot. That way I can do that. I don't know if that helps me much, but either way. And then we will charge. How many attacks does that guy get?
He has a strike profile or a sweep, so it's either 5 or 10.
All you had to say was sweep. Because I was thinking of throwing in some wool or Kroot hounds, but definitely not worth it. No charges here. I could go for a charge here. Try to take out that wolf. Yeah, let's do it. Because then they're already there. These guys are going to be able to get to them no matter what. So maybe we take out a wolf, 1 more asset, and maybe keep you off that point as well. 10, we'll do it. So let's move the commander. He's just going to hop over this way. And then the rest. I'm actually going to try to tri-point you here, so that way in the event I don't kill you, which believe it or not, these crisis suits may not kill your wolf. It'll just be a little bit more challenging for you to shoot at them, which I guess really won't be your thing anyway. All right, I think that's going to do it for my charges, so let's go into attacks. What does his profile look like? I'm pretty sure he has a decent attack profile. I'm going to feel real foolish if he doesn't.
He's about to clear up some hounds.
I hope so. He has Hunting Javelin, so 3 attacks with Lance on 3s. Yeah, this might have been a bad move. All hit, which is nice. Strength 4, so normally need 4s, but they have Lance, so I'll need 3s here. All wound, that's 3 at -1.
Takes 2 damage.
1 each.
6s. Kills 1.
Sweet. And then extra attacks from Calamandra's Bite on 4s. And
No lance on that one.
just the one. 1 wound at AP -1. 1 damage.
We're good.
You're good. All right, yeah, that might have been a bad idea, but you know what? We did it anyway. I think that's it for, oh yeah, those guys. Let's do the commander first on 4s, nothing. And then we'll do the 3 suits on 5s.
Is he gonna live?
He might. Strength 5, so probably need 3s here. 3 at your armor.
I can't get 3 6-ups.
Ooh,
Wow,
close
that
though.
was not a bad roll.
1 damage.
Oh wait,
And then,
double 6s. No.
oh, that would have been too funny. Consolidate. I have to consolidate towards the point if I want to consolidate, right?
Yes.
I will.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to, well, no, because that gives you a better chance to come, because you're going to be able to sweep around. I don't think there's really going to be a solid way for me to keep you off the point.
While you move that, I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
I'm muted.
We've already got some questions cooking up for our after-action report in regards to some of these Tau units in the list.
Ooh.
So looking forward to that. Tell me this, Dan's out of the room, you can speak frankly. How are you feeling about this so far?
I was feeling very nervous turn 2, right? Like that play of his, getting his dudes out of the way to where I couldn't punish them the way I wanted to, and then being able to come in with that hammer and wrecking those crisis suits, ghost keel. You know, I mean, there's good reason to be nervous at that point. Like, the last thing you want in your Tau game plan is for something to be in the mix where you don't want it, just causing a lot of damage.
Threatening some
Yeah. After this turn, I feel like maybe I might have been able to kind of push things back a little bit. He's still got this, which is an absolute threat. I don't know where he's going to go with it, more than likely this way into a Sky Ray. And then, you know, he's got everything back here that's going to start pushing forward. So,
Well, we
see
do
how it
have
goes.
a gifted membership.
Hey!
Matter of fact, 5 of them from Angel Soto popping back up in chat tonight.
Yeah.
And that is going to close the gap. Now we are 2 dice away from a duet.
5 big booms. Boom, boom.
Wait, that means Angel put all 5 of those on me.
Boom.
Oh, I guess after that he wants to change it. After all those booms, he said, go back to Dan with it.
All right.
Remember, Angel, I'm your healer in Marvel Rivals, okay? So,
This charge might actually hurt you here. So we got.
oh, I think it definitely will.
Hitting on 3s here.
No, it won't. Never mind. I'm fine.
6s are sustained.
Nope, I'm doomed.
And you're not a psyker, right?
No.
So this is strength 4, toughness 5.
5.
So I need 5s. 6s are dev.
Ooh.
All right. Just one
one
attack,
attack.
or 1 wound at your AP or at your armor, and then 1 dev.
Does he have an invul of any sort? No, he has a 5 up, so at my armor, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, both go through, damage.
Just 1 damage each.
So he's down to 4. He lives!
That's it.
I think so. No prisoners, I believe I got. I wiped
got it,
this,
for
so that's
sure.
5. I have extend, so another 5 there. So
That was
yeah,
a good turn for you, for sure.
It was. It's what I needed to kind of get back in this game. That being said, I'm not feeling safe, but I'm feeling like this is a game. So,
And I'm going to get Defend Stronghold
yes, you are.
for 3, Jacob. And 10 points for primary. Going up to 1 CP.
Sorry, give me your secondaries one more time.
Oh, I had 5 points on no prisoners and 5 points on extend battle lines.
Love that. Got Assassination
Oh no, I said I didn't want you to have that.
and Overwhelming Force. That's overwhelming.
You got options.
These forces. I have 1. We're both at, well, you're at 2 now, right? I'm at 1. I do have 1 battle shock test to take with the Fenrisian Wolves. They pass it.
Pass.
That's it. Got my sagas. Yeah, let's do some movements here. As much as I would like to take this thing out, I don't think I am.
I got some Kroot hounds back here as well that you're welcome to charge.
That seemed to.
Just didn't buy it, did he? So close.
Let's advance the Fenrisian Wolves. The Fenrisian Wolves have advance in charge innately. So. It's a little 12-inch mover. What do I get? Overwhelming, Assassinate. Wolf can move 8, I think. I think we just come out and handle these like this. Fall back with these guys. Don't think that's enough still. Let's advance the Thunderwolves in my base here.
Okay. They moving.
That's a 5, so that becomes a 15.
Ooh, very nice.
So this front guy gets all the way over here, or how far? No. Running up like that. Not a lot of places these guys can go. So shoot them up this way. Everything's on the table. You have uppy downy, but that's not going to come into play right now. Like you don't have any rapid ingress coming over
Nope,
here.
no rapid ingress.
12. Okay. I think we're set.
What's going on, Keebler Artillery? How are you, my friend?
This is going to be my oldest target. Okay. Let's go into shooting.
Sounds good.
Let's shoot everything from Bjorn into the stealth suits.
Sounds good.
So here's the heavy flamer. 5 shots.
Ooh, big shot.
Strength 5 so, needs 3s. 3. AP 1, no AP. No cover.
4 ups. I'm good.
Here's the Hellfrost cannon, dispersed.
-1 to hit.
It's a torrent. So I needed 3s. That's 2 AP 1.
4 ups. 1
That's
goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. Which one do I want to take here? I think we take this guy to start. Or no. What other shooting do you have coming their direction? Anything more from him, rather, is what I meant to say.
He's done shooting.
He's done. Let's go ahead and put it on the Shasui. So he'll be down to 1. A little bit of a risk. Cause
You're going to put it on who?
the Shasui.
Why'd you leave the ketchup on the table?
All right, heavy flamer into them.
Sounds good.
3 shots on 3s. 2 AP 1, no cover.
4 ups. Oop, Shasui's dead.
I guess that affects you for coherency, right?
Assuming he's still around at the end of your turn, yes.
Double check the command. Is this? Okay. So I don't have, even though these guys fell back, I could still do this ability. Pick a unit within 12 and then they take a battle shock test.
Ooh.
Let's do the crisis suits.
They pass.
And then nothing within 12 of these, so we're good. Oh, let's do a, oh no, on him.
Pass.
All right, cool, we're good.
Ah.
Bjorn shot, he shot. I think that's all my shots other than the Wolfen. They have Stormfrag launchers.
Ooh.
And I think it's only 12-inch range. So I'm just going to shoot them all into the crisis suits.
Sounds good.
This is an annoying gun because you'll see. It's D6 shots each.
D6 shots each.
Yes.
Ooh, this is high volume.
So
Not if you roll like that.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 25, 31,
37.
37.
Okay, I'd say you probably, yeah, that's about average. I think
10.
35 would have been average.
15, 20, let's do 25 first.
Nice.
Hitting on 5s.
Chat, every time they stop moving for a second and hold still, I think the camera has crashed. Every time.
You said hitting on, winning on 5s?
Hitting on 5s.
Oh, hitting on 5s. Oh, that doesn't hit very
Probably winning on 5s too.
Yeah.
Strength 4.
Yep.
This is more of a chaff remover. This will do work on some gargoyles.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine.
Not a bad wound roll though. That's 6.
6.
No
AP? No AP, so 3 ups. Ooh, 3 go through.
1 damage each. You have 1 on 4.
1 down to 1.
All right, that's all my moves. Let's do some charges.
See it.
This Wolfen Dread is just going to charge the
Sounds good.
Krutox things.
You definitely got it.
Let's bring it right here.
Yeah, you got room to move about the cabin.
Bjorn into the stealth suits.
Okay. No, actually, maybe. Nah, I think you got it.
Definitely
Yeah,
make it.
definitely. You needed the 6.
Definitely needed the 6. All right. Thunderwolves into just the Lone Spear.
Okay. Good thing you were close.
And these guys can't base, so they're just gonna. Actually, that becomes a 4.
Sure.
That's still okay. I can get them right here.
So 3 look like they can attack? Or 4?
These 3, this one, and him. 'cause
He
he's
is
with
way
me.
out of an inch.
He'll be moving on this consolidation.
Yeah,
Ah,
pilot
fair.
stuff. Wolfen into the crisis suits.
Okay. Got it.
Are those your fusion suits?
They are. Yeah, they came in, they took out Murderfang.
Which sometimes that's enough.
That's
'cause
enough.
Murder
No,
Fang,
that is enough.
unchecked is a menace.
It is, and they have 4-up invols, so like at this point they are a good unit to throw forward to absorb impact. Because I don't really need those fusions anymore. He's got 2 dreadnoughts left, but I have three Sky Rays left as well. So yeah, we'll be all right.
All right, let's start swinging. What's their toughness? Crisis suits.
5. Toughness 5, 3-up armor, 4-up invul.
3-up armor, 4-up invuln, so +1 AP won't do anything here.
Nope.
Cool. So I'll just save my CP. Let's go
Sounds
for it. Wolfen are fighting.
Okay.
They have a lot of attacks. 4 attacks each, so that's 40 attacks.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I only rolled 25 shots. I had 37.
That's right. Yep, you have 12 more shots to get in there. Rewind.
5s.
Okay.
5s
okay.
again. 1. See if I can take out that one dude.
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah, so I said
Can't
40
change your pants,
attacks.
Dan.
5, 10, 15. Let's do 20 two times.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sustained.
Excellent.
Strength is 6, so I'm wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That is 5, 10, 15, 17, AP1.
Woo.
2 damage.
2 damage each. Oh, this is going to be a rough day for some crisis suits. Let's see. This is 12 in my hand so far. You said 17?
17, yeah.
Damage 2 each?
2 each.
That'll finish the 1, 2, 3. And Farsight is down to... Oh, I should have technically re-rolled rolled these slower because Farsight has a better invul. But 2 dead so far, and Farsight down to 6. Or 3 dead so far. You killed all 3 of the suits.
All right, here's the other.
Oh, and
20.
Farsight, it's an Enforcer. Still has a better armor save, though.
So the extra AP would matter?
It would, yes, because he has a 2-up armor, no invul. So if that's something you want to use, feel free.
No, that's fine. 6, come back in,
Very nice.
and then I need 3s. Looking at 5, 10, 13.
13.
AP1, so you need a lot of 3s.
A lot of 3s. Nope.
Hiya! That's not tied anymore.
All right. Looks like I only dropped 2, though. 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
All right, so Enforcer is down to 2. Mine.
All right, 1 floor dice away from that duet.
Is there a dice around there? This will be his 2 wounds remaining.
Actually, there's 0 OC, so there's no point. Bjorn,
I can do an interrupt here, right? Because you have
With who?
5 wounds with these guys?
no.
Why not?
It'll cost you 3 CP, and you don't have
That's
it.
right. Oh, because the -1. Yep, never mind. So do your thing.
Sorry, pal.
I was thinking, I didn't think I was going to really do it anyway. But no, understandable.
Let's go with Bjorn real quick.
Okay.
6 attacks on 2s.
Reroll, it's your wound.
No
Right.
reroll is just the sustain there.
Oh,
and-
is this here?
yeah, sustain.
Oh,
and
no, I
lethal.
wasn't going to interrupt there. Sorry, I meant over here.
No, I know.
Okay.
Sustain and lethal, so that sustain will jump up here, or that lethal will go here.
Okay.
Sustain. Strength 12, 2s. So 4.
5.
Oh yeah, 5 AP2.
AP2,
3
so
damage.
5 ups. Kills them both, just barely.
I'm gonna spend my CP
Okay.
for the 6-inch heroic.
Ooh, yeah. Or consolidate.
Or yeah, consolidate.
Sounds good to me.
Tag these boys. I know you can't fall back and charge,
I cannot.
and now you don't have that lame mortal wound thing coming my way.
I don't.
All right,
Still get some attacks in, which might be nice.
Wolf and Dread.
Sounds good.
Finally, I can swing with one of these. We got the Great Axe. I'm gonna do the.
It's not that great. Don't let him fool you. It's an
Fenrisine
okay axe.
Great Axe. Hitting
Well,
on
you know what? Let's
3s
see you attack here. We'll see how great it is.
with rerolls because I have. That's my
Nice.
oath target.
Yep.
1 sustained,
Very nice.
and this is strength 10.
6, so 3.
3s. 4. Oh wait, sorry. Before you even roll those, I have to roll my wound or the mortals on the charge thing.
Ooh, okay.
That's 3, so that's going to be D3
Okay.
for 1.
1 mortal. They aren't wounded, so 1 will be down to 4.
Yep. And then yeah, 4 at AP2.
AP2, that cuts, so what's the damage?
D6 plus 1.
All right, roll him slow.
That kills him.
Kills him, very nice, just what you needed. He's alive on 3. He's alive on nothing? Because D6 plus 1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Last one.
Got him. Very nice.
And then I will pile into the wall here.
My Crude Hounds.
The crew hounds gets an attack.
Yay! You're done with your attacks? So
No, I have a whole
I'll
bunch
just pick
here.
this one up.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
And then let's do it.
May as well. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do my attacks there first. They did not charge, so they get no bonuses. But this is still going to be 9 attacks. Wounding on 6s, because they're strength 4. Do I have any reason to use CP here for rerolls to wound?
It's going to cost you double.
Oh, that's right, let's not do that. 3s or 4s? I think it's 3s. For their-
Crew talk's got to hit on
Yeah,
3.
they've hit on 3s. Well, not great here though. And then strength 4, so I'll need 6s. Nothing. So then we'll do 12 attacks for the other profile. 3s again, sustained. Ooh.
Those go
3
right back in. Nice.
And these
Love
are
when that
strength
works out.
6, so 5s. 5, not bad. 5 at -1.
Need 3s. Takes 1 damage.
2 damage.
He halves incoming damage, so that goes
1
to 1. And a
damage.
5 of Final Pain. Saves it.
No damage! Very nice.
The fell
40k really does math very weird.
Oh, it does. It sure does. I don't know how many attacks I have on
I
those
think
guys.
maybe 2 each. Maybe 1 each.
I think these hit, but this is really, yeah, no 6s. Cool. And then I think that's it for fights, right?
Yep, that's my
Alright.
turn. I will get 5 for assassination and 5
will.
for overwhelming 4.
You will indeed.
Yeah,
Very
because
well
the
done.
crisis suits and then the stealth
Yep.
suits.
Yeah, I made a mistake putting those crisis suits on the unit, or on the objective. I meant not to, but then for some reason
he
I did.
fights back into the wolfen.
Oh, the day is mine. 2 hits, 1 wound at your armor.
Good.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Going up to
Is
1
it just
CP.
me or did Dan call good before that dice stopped moving?
He did. He knew. I mean, he knew. We all knew. Okay, let's not pin the
The
arrogance
power
on
of
Dan.
Fenris is flowing through
Yep.
me right now. All right. So that's my turn. Got 5 for both of those secondaries. So another
Nice.
big turn for me. But still not denying you primary. You're going to go up to 10 points.
I will. I'm going to pick up my Vespid at the end of your turn. Cool. So on to.
Yeah, before we do that, we've just got to raise the ball sack for our good friend John McCardell, coming in with 20 gifted memberships. Huge.
What a
support.
legend.
We thank you so
Thank
very
you
much
so
for that. Sorry I missed you in Vegas. Hope to see you at Cherokee. Huh? Make the plans. Let's work it out.
I can't promise
That's
it, but
huge. Thank you.
I am missing the events, man. I'm really missing them.
Uh-oh, my fake sky ray is starting to give way here. It might be a devilfish. All right, so let's go into my turn. So we've got a few secondaries to draw.
And I'm going to just assume that McCardell would like 11 to go to Dan or to John, and 9 to go to Dan.
Just to make it a duet.
That's going to give us our duet.
Okay, I'm with it.
Let me know if you have any other ideas on that, John. Otherwise,
I
we've
have-
got a nice little duet
I
for
have
the
no
evening.
quarrel with that.
All right, so containment behind enemy lines, not too bad.
You have to make a charge for behind. Because I still have you screened over here. And then
lines. I
this
mean,
goes up
I'm-
to 12 here. So yeah, you don't have the 20 here.
Did you give me room back here now?
12, 9,
9, so probably not room there.
and I never moved these guys.
Oh, you never moved them, yeah, so I don't think I can fit 5 of these guys back here. Maybe. be a tight squeeze.
You know it's not
Nope,
happening.
nope, cool. Not happening. Yeah, not really sure how we'll do behind enemy lines if that is the case. So maybe that becomes a CP. We're at 3 going into Dan's turn. Actually, you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to stay at 2, and we're going to go ahead and ditch behind enemy lines.
I think that's a good move.
Yep. Defend stronghold. Okay, I think we can do that, even though you're right here. But I just got to do some falling back and stuff. So, all right, all right. Containment. Which still might be tough, actually.
What was your scores?
5 for both of my secondaries and 10 primary.
Can I get one of those 9-inchers from you, please? Actually,
John, your primary?
my primary's 10 for this round. Okay, it looks like I can definitely put them here, which would give me, I could do a containment if that's what I wish to do.
CP?
I am now at 2. I spent 1 for a redraw. So I can do a containment there.
I'm at 1.
Easy containment here. Oh, you may have given me...
No, that's 12-inch.
Oh, 12-inch, yep, so probably not. Okay, cool. No, I think that's fine. I can put them there for the containment. In fact, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and drop them there. That way they're...
The
doing
sequencing
everything.
matters for Overwatch. Because
Okay, I'm gonna hold off.
if
I'm
you're
gonna hold
falling these back first,
Yep, you're right. No, I'm going to hold off. Because I will be falling back with these guys. Yeah, they're just going to move a few inches back. Don't really need them to do much else. So they're going to be an inch away from the wall now. Let's go ahead and I think these guys can stay still. Well, this guy definitely can. He can easily see that dreadnought. This guy cannot see the dreadnought, but he can see these guys and those wolves for sure. So that's probably fine. This guy needs to fall back. Oh no, I think I owe you a leadership test there.
oh, he's on 1 wound.
He's on 2 wounds. So he fails. So he has to
Please
risk
fall
it
back.
for the biscuit. I'm gonna
On
do
a
it.
1 or 2.
Oh, and he's dead!
That
That
feels like a
happened.
landmine. That gave me landmine energy.
Wait, is that a character?
That was a character.
No, that's a landmine. Damn it, the duet! Yes!
This is your fault. Okay.
All right, well, John is leading by 1, guys.
It's not fair. All right, cool.
I think that's the first time that's ever not worked out for you.
Probably.
Because you always take that risk and fall back with your things. And you
The Mark Perry game. He lost a full riptide to some mega knobs.
trying to fall back.
Yep, you remember that?
It's happened before.
Rough.
It's happened. And it wasn't full. Like, I would never risk it if something was full. If it's down to like 1 or 2 wounds,
I mean,
like...
it was pretty healthy.
Yeah.
It was pretty healthy, but the odds on
It
it
was
were
just
very
battle shock?
slim, and he got unlucky.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. Let's fall back with these
Good news is we
rampages.
can check the tape at any time.
I don't think they're going to do too much other than... Well, they can't go back through a vehicle, if I'm not mistaken.
You can move through your own vehicle.
I can move through my own vehicle?
Mounted
Oh, okay.
can move through vehicles.
Oh, okay. So then
Yeah,
let's
just
go
not
ahead.
vehicles or
You're,
monsters.
Through friendly vehicles.
Friendly. Okay. So, I don't think it really affects me too much because this guy's going to move back 7, or yeah, his 7 to here. And you'll move back. Yeah, I'll just string them down this way. Don't need anything too complicated. Yep.
Or one's on 1.
1's on 1. So I've got all of these guys. What's their defensive profile? Oh, you said they just have 4 up invols, essentially?
4 up invuln, T5, and 2 wounds each.
2 wounds each.
Fight on death, but not shoot on death.
Not shoot on death, no.
Okay. They do have fight on death?
They have fight on death on a 4+, only if they die to a melee attack.
Oh, wow. Him this way. Actually, no. Let's move him onto the point. I don't think I can get onto the point.
So their fight on death used to be worded weird, where it was if they died while engaged, they could fight as if it were the fight phase or something weird like that.
So if you lost one to a pistol
Or
in
like
engagement.
if a vehicle shot at me in engagement range, I'd be able to fight in that moment. So it was a nice tech there.
And then, of course, they didn't used to be on 4-up either. It used to be an auto fight.
No, it used to be auto. Man, Wolfen are probably the most nerfed data sheet in all of 40k.
Well,
they used to have advance and charge, 5-up feel no pain, 4-up invulns they do still have, but they used to have strength 8 thunderhammers.
Right. No, I remember that.
Like a flat 3 damage. They were murderers.
And
man.
in that time frame, your army rule was
Yes.
that heroic intervention.
Heroic intervention everywhere. Oh man. And now we got that detachment back, and it's so lackluster.
Dan, it turns out there's a guy I know that really liked 9th edition orcs. We could always go back in time.
So he can go right on top of here for 6 and then move that way, get better shots.
Yeah, that was one of the hardest things to figure out 9th edition, especially before I had the orc book, trying to work around that heroic intervention as an army rule. Man, it bit me so many times.
No, he wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I feel like you figured it out though.
It took a while. It took a while. Well, in my early days, you beat up on me a whole bunch. In my later days, too, apparently.
Yeah, there was a reign of terror there in the middle though, where I truly dreaded facing orcs because of your lists.
Yeah, but you always beat him at events.
Events is I don't know that's different. I guess like the friendly environment. I don't know. Mech guns still give me PTSD whenever I see them,
No,
even though
fair.
they don't do anything anymore. But
Right.
they used to just like make mincemeat out of all the.
Yeah, the day of the 14 to 16 mech guns on a roster was pretty silly.
I'm moving some Kroot Hounds this way just to create a small screen here. Yeah, I don't think
Do you
there's
think
really.
I can't Overwatch that?
You could go for it.
I'm not.
Go for it.
Theory roll. Oh, that was a good one.
Ooh, it was. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else I can do. Dan's done a pretty good job of whittling down my assets. So I think I'm stuck where I'm at. Just need to see if I can't regain control of this area. I'll actually move Shadow Sun a little this way. So she's within 9 there.
It was great to see you, Keebler. Have a great night, my friend.
All right, yeah, let's see what we can do here. This could be important. I need to be able to take out enough of Dan's assets to survive another round. He's got a big hammer coming in this way, which I just don't have an answer for right now. And I got to take out these dreadnoughts and do what I can. So let's see how this goes. Oh, and at the end of my turn, or at the end of my movement, we'll now go here. Oh. Yep, perfect, thank you. Can I get onto this while being outside of 9 of that guy? Just to see if I have cover. Yeah, it looks like I can get 1 or 2 in here and cover.
Cool.
While still staying out of my deployment, which ends here. So yeah, they'll do containment. Then I got those suits over there doing containment.
Nice.
So let's get to shooting. Let's start here. Got to take him out. He will put his...
Can you do actions and guide?
Yes.
So
Yep, quite nice. Oh, yeah, that is tempting. But yeah, he'll put his seeker missile rack here. He'll put his indirect. I can see these guys. Maybe I put the indirect there. It's not going to finish them. Let's try to finish these wolves that you've got over here with indirect.
How dare you?
That's right.
John hits puppies.
I do. I'm a cat person.
You're a fish person.
Also true. Let's have them guided by... Actually, I don't think I can guide with nearly much of anything. I can guide with another Sky Ray. But I feel like I need that. I don't have anything to do rerolls. He didn't move, so he's hitting on 3s. But then if he's not guiding, what do I want to guide with? Oh, this is tough. This is tough. You have presented a lot of problems, Dan. Well done. What order do I want to do this in? So we got them. If he's not going, that means I want him to guide. But I just don't have a great guide target. unless I just try to go for this guy. Which I
We're
think
not
I have.
frozen.
We're not. Just thinking. Let's
What are you
start with
debating right now?
Because I need to figure out what I want to guide with and what I don't to try to maximize the damage. So what I'm debating right now is, do I want the Ghost Keel to shoot into your Wolfen? He's got a good profile to take out maybe a few of them. But he's also got a pretty good profile to shoot into here in case I need it.
Remember, Bjorn halves damage with a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yep. Which is still, he's a toughness 9.
Toughness 9, yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a bad gun into Bjorn, to be honest with you, because he does 3 damage, so it would go down to 2. He has a fusion, which could do a decent bit, but yeah, it's real tough on what we do with Bjorn. So I think we start with, we're going to guide with Shadow Sun for that Sky Ray into Bjorn. We're going to see what that can do first. So hitting on...
I'm going to spend my CP on Smoke Screen, so -1 to hit.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s now, re-rolling 1s.
The Sky Things hit on 4s normally?
4s normally, +1 ballistic skill because it's guided, +1 to hit because it didn't move.
Oh, I see.
And then re-roll the 1 into a 1.
Oh, so this didn't do it. The Smoke Screen didn't do anything then,
He
right?
would have been hitting on 2s.
You can't... Oh, because the ballistic skill. Okay, yeah. Okay, then it didn't matter. Go for it.
And then 3s, re-rolls. Just 1 at AP -4.
And do you ignore cover or anything?
I'm
wholly within.
I do not ignore cover
And I did
because I
Smoke
guided with
Screen.
Shadow Sun, so.
Okay, so AP 4 into my 2-up with cover. I need a 5-up. Damage?
D6 +1. 4 damage.
4 damage halved is 2 with a 5-up.
Okay.
He's down to 6.
All right. And then we've got, the indirect into the wolves. So this is,
Into this one?
yes, into
Okay,
those
so that's
wolves.
not indirect. You got.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's not indirect. So 4s, because always 4s for this. Reroll 1s. And actually I haven't used the
Wait, oh,
hit
never mind.
reroll. I can use it to wound, so maybe we use it on the wound. So strength 5, need 3s here. Nope, didn't need it. 4 at your armor.
Need
You do have cover.
5s.
1 damage each.
3 dead.
I think there's only 2 left. Unless you... Nope, they're good. They're dead. All right, so 6 wounds left. Let's go ahead and shoot Shadow Sun into Bjorn now. 2 shots from the fusion. She's going to put her missile launcher and her flechet launcher into the Wolfen boys over there.
So she's not guided, right?
No.
Okay.
She still hits on 2s though, just naturally. Oh, 3s I guess, because -1. Still hits on 5s. Strength 10. So we need 3s. 1 at AP -5.
4s with cover, so I need a 6. Nope.
So
Damage?
D6 +2, because I'm within Melta. 7 damage.
7 goes to 4.
No, because it's this goes to 3, then +2. So it's 5 damage.
Oh, okay, 5. Yeah. Takes 3. Down to 3.
Okay, and then flechet launcher. Can you re-roll her own 1s? And then strength 3 into probably 4s, so 5s.
They're
here.
T5, but yeah.
2 at your armor.
Good.
And then missile pod. Hits. Need 3s, 2 wounds at your armor. Or sorry, at -1.
So, do I have cover?
Yes.
It's from Shadow Sun, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
so
do
how
have
much
cover.
damage?
2 damage each.
1's on 1.
Very nice. Okay, and then I have the Sky Ray left. Wait, what shot into him? That front Sky Ray. The back Sky Ray can't hit him. This Sky Ray could, or the Ghost
Ghost
Keel. Let's go ahead and shoot the... Yeah, let's shoot the Ghost Keel into... Oh, those Wolfen are terrifying, though. If I don't shoot them now, then I'm in trouble.
I notice you're leaving the Thunderwolves completely on.
I can't do anything about
Unfazed.
them. I can't do anything about them right now, yep.
Shoot them,
Yeah, no,
please. They
it's,
have a blood surge move.
I'm
so-
aware, I'm aware. Yeah, you've made this real tough, Dan. So I've got one more Sky Ray. I think I have to shoot the Sky Ray into those guys and just see what I can get. Or Thunderwolves. So yeah, I've got this one Sky Ray, who doesn't quite have line of sight of Bjorn, which would have been nice, but I wanted to keep him still, so I can shoot this way. So I do have the Thunderwolf Cavalry in range, or these Wolf. And what's the OC on there? Are they 0 as well?
0.
Oh. So you can't take a point with them.
Can you spend a stratagem to give them OC?
Only character units. So no. The only way I can give them OC is if I actually achieve Saga of the Majesty. Which if Bjorn lives, that's my goal. We'll see about that.
I think I have to go into Bjorn and try to take him out with the Ghost Keel, as much as I hate to say. Because this guy can only shoot that way, and yeah, I need to. So let's do that. We're going to have him guided by the stealth suits into Bjorn. I will spend a CP or 2 CP here to make him have +2 strength on his weapons. Because we need to do everything we can to try and take Bjorn out. So hitting on 3s, or 4s, sorry, because -1, but re-rolling 1s. None to re-roll. And then this is strength 10, so I will need 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's going to be 4 at AP -3.
No cover?
No cover.
They all go through.
3 damage each.
Goes to 2 damage each.
Overcharge test. I'm good.
He's dead.
Sweet. All right, so
No
definitely a
explosion.
tough choice there, but had to go through with it. All right, so that means that other Sky Ray can now shoot into the, whatever these guys are. Yeah, Thunderwolf Cav are going to come in and create a mess, but what can I do? Yeah, other one will shoot that way. So 6 non-indirect. He's not guided, so these are going to be on 3s. Not close enough to Shadow Sun, so no re-rolling 1s. And then I need, these are strength 5, so 3s. 2 at your armor.
What are you shooting at?
The Wolfen.
They're T5, so you needed 4s.
Oh, I needed 4s?
You got 2 3s and a 1.
Okay, so nothing then. Seeker missiles. Yeah, just got to keep throwing them that way, I think. 3 Seeker missiles on not that. Okay, cool. So over here now, just going to go this way unguided. So 3 Seeker missiles. We'll put the indirect stuff. Well, it won't be indirect, but that'll go over here.
Sure.
Seekers, 2 hits. Reroll.
This hits on 3's base?
Hits on 4's base, but it didn't move, so it goes down to 3.
Yes.
2 at AP -4.
Both go through.
D6 plus 1s. How much does he have left?
5.
Oh, I don't have any CP anyway, so that's a total of 6.
He lives on 1!
Oh, no. Oh, Dan, you're killing me. Oh, love it. Anyway, indirect into those boys. This is on 4s. And on 3s. 3 at your armor into these guys.
I'll do 2 at a time. They have 1 more. Damage?
1 damage.
He's on 1.
Okay. All right. And I think that's it for my shooting. That guy lives on 1. That's a pain. Yep, that's going to do it for me. Containment, defend stronghold. Hopefully we get it, but we'll see. That's going to be my turn.
Containment score?
6.
Full 6, yeah. All right, going into my turn, I go up a CP. You're at 1 CP as well.
I am.
I'm going to get behind enemy lines and establish locus. Let's roll a battle
Just
shock.
make sure you shouldn't be able to get within range there.
Primary, I'm getting 15.
15, full 15, yep.
Pass that battle shock with flying
nice.
colors. He's
That's
not
that guy?
moving. Yeah, that's the only thing I need a battle shock test on.
Nice.
Yeah. So, 20 is over here.
We do have ourselves a hell of a game, boys, staying very tight on the scores.
I think so.
Of course, we'll see where exactly we're at the end of Dan's turn here. We are at 10 p.m., so we've hit that 3-hour mark. We want to go ahead and rapid fire the rest of this.
I'm blaming John.
I did take a while on that last turn for sure. Really, I'm trying to think of a way to dig myself out of this. Honestly, I think Dan's got it. So it took a little while to see if there were, any Hail Marys I could make, and just didn't quite get it. So depending on how much damage Dan does here, this could just be game.
Let's advance the Thunderwolves.
Okay.
There's going to be a +1 to the advance roll.
Ooh,
That's
not
a
very
2
hard.
for 12 inches. I think I get where I need to go, though. Yep. Make these unfailable charges. This is 9 here. And then another 3 here. 12.
All right, Angel, thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate
Thank
the
you.
support. Great to see you, my friend. We'll talk soon.
See you on Rivals, Kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved away before I could fully get him into 40K. Pretty sure he moved away just so I would stop hammering.
Yeah, that checks
He's
out.
like, I need to save money. Let me buy a house in another city. I think this guy in the center going to establish locus.
I even offered to paint him the Votan that we have and let him use the Votan because he's a dwarf guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite nail it down.
Ooh, that's quite the offer too. My goodness.
Yeah, I will. That's all my moves. I'm going to establish locus with the boys in the center there. Which isn't great, but it's the best move I got. Everything else I just got to kill. So let's go for it. Oath's target is going to be...
On his way out, gifting One Hobby Goblins membership brings us back to the tie.
Hey!
Locks in the duet. Appreciate you, Angel.
Let's do the ghost kill.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go with some shooting. We got heavy flamer into the thingies, hounds. Oh man, I think that's the one I'm gonna spend on.
Be the reroll. All right.
Into a
Much
5.
better.
Much better. 5.
All
they do
5.
1, no cover.
That's just they're dead then because they have nothing to do there.
Oh man, I gotta move these guys. Sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So much easier with double. Can you hand me a 6er?
There you go.
All right, they're gonna shoot at the Vespids.
Okay.
So only 4 of them can shoot.
Excellent.
3s. 1.
Looks like
No
I.
AP. You're good. You should be good.
I really
AP.
don't know if I am on Vespid.
Let's do all the Wolfen into the stealth suits.
Yeah, I am good actually. Okay.
So that's 10d6.
Sounds good.
See if I can do it this time.
All right.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 22, oh, 23,
23.
sorry.
27,
23, 27.
32, 36.
I was letting you do the math there. 36. Whoa, 1 off from the last time. Here's 25.
Excellent.
On 5s.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Is Shadow Sun also -1 to hit?
Everything over there is -1 to hit,
Yeah.
except for the Sky Rays. So still the stealth suits?
Yeah. Just 2.
Remember, you have 11 more.
And 11 more.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and get those out of the way.
So 4. No AP.
No AP, 3 ups. I'm good.
Good. That is all my shooting. Let's
They have
go into
sparklers.
charges. The Wolfen are charging the stealth suits, Shadow Sun, and the Ghost Kill.
Sounds good. What'd you roll? 9. I think you have to base
Go this way. Let's go this way. Just go this way and cut that gap there. All right, the Thunderwolves into the.
I'm going to spend 1 for heroic intervention. I'm going to go with the Krutox heroic intervention into your thunder dudes.
Wolfen?
Wolfen. 4. I think that's enough to at least complete the charge, but I was really hoping for
Looks
something
like only
higher.
2 of them are going to get an engagement.
Yeah, no, I wanted to pull away from these, so I was hoping for a nice long charge where I could go this way and do stuff, but not what I was.
It's good play. Good
Yeah.
play. Had the dice pulled a 10 for you, that would have been really nice.
Yep. This guy can go here.
Dan, clear the dice.
This guy can go here. And this guy can no longer reach, but he will just move over here. That will. So let's do 2. And 1 mortal wound.
Takes it. That kills 1 body. So, I forget which one it was, but I'll just pull him because he looks like he's not in coherency anyways.
Okay.
And then Thunderwolves into the Ghost Keel and the Crew Hound Rider things.
Yeah, Rampagers.
That's a 9.
Easy.
Or wait, 6, 8, yeah, 9.
It's a 9.
Let's base on both. This guy cannot base, he's going here. All right, there's no interrupts. Oh, and that charge is happening
Yep, for sure.
there. All right, so let's start with him.
Okay.
Because that's D6 mortal thing. That actually is going to be really good for me.
Ooh.
Because it is on a 4 through a 5, the enemy suffers D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it's D3 plus 3, but I add 2 to the result
So it
if I
becomes
made a
6.
charge.
Yeah.
So yeah, this becomes a 6, so it's
Very nice.
D3 plus 3.
All right. 4. He's down to 9. I think that's a 9.
And then let's swing with him.
Okay.
5 Wolfen thingies, hit on,
5 Wolfen thingies. That's the official name, Chad.
yeah.
It's in the data sheet.
Make
Wolfen
sure,
thingy.
okay, hits on 3s. Strength is 10, toughness
10, so you need 4s.
2,
AP?
AP 2.
AP 2, so 5s. 1 goes through.
D6 plus 1.
Uh-oh. He's down to 3.
All right.
But he's alive!
He's alive. Oh, this charge here. I needed.
Oh, yep. You got it.
It's a 9. Actually, I'll base here.
Sounds good.
Start with them. Let's just pile in here. So only 1 is not fighting. 4 attacks each. On 3s. That's 4 6s.
Nice.
Strength is 4, toughness 3 maybe? I know it's not 1s and 2s.
Their toughness 4.
Nice. So Just 1 save, no AP, and then 2 devs.
1 save, no AP. Okay, so 3 go through. I don't know how many wounds they have. They have 1 wound each, so that's 3 dead.
All right. Now the wolf then. Yeah. Well, these are all based, so they can't move.
I'm talking about the dudes that discharge the vested.
Oh, yeah, I'm not moving them because I don't want to move off the point, but thank you. And surrounding them doesn't do me anything. They fly, so nothing to do there. I guess I could do this because he can't end an engagement. I could do this, right?
I think you're still moving away from the objective,
Yeah,
from the dudes, so I don't think that's allowed.
Based here.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have 9 of these, but let's do 2 into Shadow Sun and then the rest into the stealth suits.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'll do 3 into Shadow Sun. So
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the stealth suits.
Sounds good.
1, 2,
Should probably be enough
4,
to take both of these units out, but we'll see.
6. Where'd I put my Odes target? On the Ghost Kill.
Ghost kill.
Here's 3s.
Okay, okay. I mean, I don't think there's much hope of them living, but this is a good start.
5 sustained.
Nice.
Strength is 6, so I need 3s here.
Yes, indeed.
These are AP 1, so 5, 10, 13 AP 1.
13 AP ones, 4 ups. Damage?
2.
They're dead.
Then I said 3 into Shadow Sun.
Yes.
2,
See if I can
3
extract these guys from these wolfen.
on 3s. 2 miss. 3 sustained. Strength 6 into Shadow Sun. I'm guessing it's 3s.
Yes.
Unless she's like a weird T6 mech suit.
She's T4, so you should be fine.
So that's 8 AP 1, 2 damage.
AP1, I think she has a 3 up. It'd be really weird if she didn't have a 3 up. Yep, 3 up. 5 up invul. How many? Sorry?
8.
8. AP1.
Yes.
So I need 4 ups. Damage?
2. 6.
Ooh, I think that just gets her. Yeah, she has 6 wounds. I have no CP to try and re-roll that. So she's toast. Dan getting exactly what he needs. Yeah, this is probably the end of it here. The Ghost Kill surviving is the only way I'll possibly get some points. But this is looking pretty rough. What are we on right now? Turn 4? Bottom of 4?
Bottom of 4.
Okay. I mean, there's a chance I might be able to win on points still. I think Dan's going to catch up on primary, which is definitely going to be working against me. But yeah, we'll see how 5th turn goes and see if I can't score some big points, because I think Dan's got this.
I'm going to do these 4 into the Ghost Kill. 2 of them are my characters. I don't have Black Death, though.
Okay.
So here's the 2 regulars into your big guy.
Sounds good.
Yeah. On 3s.
You got him.
I'm just wondering if I should fish. I'm going to do it.
Ah.
Ooh, so much worse. But there's a lethal and a sustained.
Okay.
Full conversion and you fish.
Oh, and I'll do this. I'm going to keep that roll, but I'm going to do the free CP spending for plus. Actually, never mind.
Didn't you already do it?
I think I already did.
Yeah, you did.
So that's 3 AP1.
AP minus 1, 3 ups. 1 goes through, damage.
2 damage.
Okay.
Everything here is going to be 2 except for the hammers.
Okay, he is down to 10.
Here is the 4 teeth and claws into him because they're all the same profile, and then I'll switch to the characters.
Sounds good.
On 4s for this one. Re-rolling. I'll keep this.
You
That's
sure you don't want to fish?
So these 3 are lethals.
Fishing worked real well for me.
Sustained.
Go figure, playing Tau.
Strength 5, need 5s. So that's 4. AP 1, 2 damage.
1 goes through, he's down to 8.
He has a 2-up save. And then These are the 5 attacks from the Thunderhammer, and then the 4 attacks from the Lieutenant Thunderhammer. All the same profile.
That's
Threes.
both characters?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the last of what's going into him.
Sweet.
On 3s.
Excellent.
That's lethal and sustained.
Very nice.
Strength is 8.
4s.
These 2 go through. So that's 4 at AP2, and these are dev wounds.
I will use the drones to blank both dev wounds. And then 4 at AP.
Does this come after?
Yes. Yeah. It's
So roll this first to see.
True.
'Cause
AP.
AP2.
AP2, so 4 ups. Damage.
Flat 3 here.
Flat 3, so 6 total. He is down to 2, and then I blank the 2 dev wounds.
Yep. So he's alive on 2. So these 4 are done.
Do they have wolf attacks?
I already rolled all those.
Yep.
So that's everything there. Moving on to these. These are all swinging into the Crutox.
See it.
Got 4 of those. 4 attacks each. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls this time, so no fishing.
Not the best roll either.
2
Do
lethal.
my Crutox get to live?
Strength
they
5, toughness 6.
6.
So I need 5s here.
Oh, not bad.
That's
5?
5 AP1, 2 damage.
AP1, I think they might have a 5-up armor. So I think they get 6s here. They do. So I get 6s. How many? 5?
Yep,
No 6s? Damage?
2 each.
So you'll finish 1, and then finish another, and 1 will be down to 3.
And the teeth and claws for that, the rest going into the Crutox. These are all on 4s.
Okay.
1 lethal and a sustained. And then I need 5s. 2 AP1.
6s. Yep. And that finishes him off. Oh, 2 damage each?
2 damage each, yeah.
Very well done.
Now we got clapbacks.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about those. Did you? Oh, yeah, you did attack
Yeah, I did.
over here. Doesn't really matter where I start, right? Nah. So here, I think I need 6s. That's a D3. Let's try that again. Nope.
No one has rolled more D3s for attack rolls than John.
I've done it a number of times too.
Very true. And occasionally a D12 I like to throw in there. Like, I like to keep it a little on your toes
Spice
with the
it up a
dice.
bit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to roll a D20.
I mean, I might
Sixes-
play more on stream if I got to use D12s.
Yeah. It'd be nice, yeah. Should be a house rule. Once per game, you can use a D12 instead of a D6.
It's funny, it sounds less broken than that Zinch rule. So,
Oh god.
Checks out. 3 attacks into your wolves, nothing. And then 3 attacks into your other dudes from the nothing. And then some attacks here. You know what? I don't really know what their attacks look like. I think they hit well, just don't do a whole lot of damage.
Have you auto passed a?
No.
No, right?
No, that's
so
coming
you're
next.
guaranteed to pass that. Get your 10 points.
2 attacks on 4s. Strength 4, so need another 4. Nothing. Cool. Those are that is town melee phase.
Establish locus is in progress, and then I'm gonna.
No, established locus finishes immediately.
Oh, it does.
I believe so.
Oh, end of your turn. Yeah, I got 2 points for establish because I did it right here, and behind enemy lines I'm gonna turn it in for a CP because.
Nope, you did not get it. Because you need to be within 12 over here. And then
I'll
20 here.
keep it.
Yeah, okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. All right,
So I'm
on
going up to
to
1 at
my
the start
turn.
of your turn.
I'll go up to 1, but I'm immediately going to go down to 0 because I'm going to auto pass with my ghost keel, so that way I get 10 points in primary.
Theory roll.
Love a good theory roll.
Ooh, good roll. Good roll. Good choice.
Yep, take the safe 5 points. Might need them. All right, so I know Dan has behind enemy lines. I don't think there's much I can do to really stop him from doing behind enemy lines. Might try
You
to
gave
take
him
this
10
guy
points primary.
out. So yeah, let's see. So any other battle shocks? I owe you a battle shock here. He's good. Owe you a battle shock there. They're good. I owe you a battle assets. Equally bad. because
It might
those.
have something to do with the turn counters. Because after we change turns is when we're dealing.
Yep. So best I can do with area denial is 2, because those guys are within 6, right? Even if I take these guys out,
And
but hey, that's
a
points.
character too, so you'd have to take out the whole
unit.
whole
Yep,
unit to
yep.
kill him.
So you say area denial, what else?
Area denial and recover assets, which requires 2 units. So that's real bad on the secondaries. So that's probably a yeah. Let's just make this quick and see what Dan can do. We got to keep these guys in play, so they're not going to move. I can move you. I don't think it matters where I move you, though. Maybe you can try to take out some of those guys, force you to go that way. That way you can't get this point. But then what am I going to do about those guys? Not a whole lot. Cool. Let's just get to it. Back of his base, we'll take him right to here.
I will say, even if you clear these 2 out, I'm going to hold that one, and with an advance and charge, I can clear both of these for the 15.
Oh, yeah, because you can just string them out. Yeah, so I don't think... Yeah, where are we at in terms of... So let's assume Dan gets 15. Let's assume I get 2 points for area denial.
If you get 2 points for area denial and Dan gets 15, he wins the game. That's going to put you at 77. That's going to put him at 79. And that doesn't account for any secondary play that he'll have.
All right. I think I know what we have to do. We have to try and take out all those wolfen.
Well, keep in mind they have 0 OC, so they're not going to impact your...
No, sorry, not the wolfen, the Thunderwolf cavalry. Because if I can limit that, then maybe he can't get the points that he wants to get. But I don't really see how that's going to happen. So, but let's go ahead and start some shooting. We're going to start with the Ghost Keel into those wolfen. He will be guided by that
Skyray?
Skyray, thank you. So on no rerolls, yeah, 3s. And I need 3s. Not a good start. 2 at -2. 3 damage each.
3 damage each? 6s. 1's on 3.
Indeed.
Killed 1.
Overcharge test, I'm good. Fusion, hits. Twin linked, 1 wound at -4.
Good.
All right, that's all of his shooting. Let's go to the Skyray now, shooting into these guys. Man, that indirect. Oh, I'm going to fall back with these guys as well, sorry. Yeah, let's go ahead and put them on point, just to see if I can take it. Doubt it, but who knows. Let's put the indirect into... Can it reach? No, these guys it can definitely reach. So we'll put the indirect there, so 6 shots. And then the seeker missiles will go that way. So they didn't move, so this will be on 4s. And strength 5, so 3s. 3 at your armor on those guys.
Cover? Is it from
here? It's still 3 up armor.
Oh, yeah.
1 damage. And then Seeker Missile Rack into your Thunderwolves. Hitting on 3s. I can reroll 1 of those. 2 hits.
This is the Ghost Kill?
No, this is the Skyray into your Thunderwolves.
He hits on 3s, even if he's based?
He stood still. So,
Sorry, yes, yes.
So 2 at -3.
Into
Thunderwolf.
1 goes through?
D6 plus 1, 7 damage. Let's get one out of here. All right, second Skyray is going to do the exact same thing. So 6 indirects. And need 3s. So 2 at your armor on those guys. 1 damage. And then Seeker Missiles. Reroll 1. And Twin Linked. 1 at -3.
Good.
And then over here, yeah, I think after that, yeah, this isn't going anymore. Great job. Great game, Dan.
Yeah, because if I'm scoring the 15 with the stretch, I could also get behind enemy lines.
Yeah, no,
to
that's assuming you get
clinch.
secondaries you
Well,
can't
the
score.
good news is,
Storm hostile.
because Dan won, we keep the duet.
Oh,
Had he lost, we would have been dealing with a much different situation.
I'm assuming shenanigans with the dice counts, but
You know, I'm going to kill this dreadnought.
I'm okay with it.
So there we have it, guys. That is another one in the books here.
I'm going to kill that dreadnought.
I feel like we've got a lot to talk about here. It's been a close game the entire time. The end of turn, you guys were within a couple of points each other every turn. So really went down to the fifth turn to kind of decide it. We're going to kick it off with you first, John. You got the auxiliary cadre on the table tonight.
Yep.
After the first time you played it, you're like, I think I love this detachment.
Oh, yeah, yep.
How do you feel about it tonight?
Still do. I think it is a great detachment with a lot of tools. The only problem with it is that it is much more strict on your positioning, where you put things,
Right.
which
That's what
makes
they were
it
talking about in
tougher.
chat as well.
Yeah, you really have to position things clearly, and really what it came down to is this mistake over here with the positioning, allowing his wolves to go that way. That was the, being able to get away from my shooting like that. I put those hounds there. I thought I played every single one of those units with the intent that I was out of 7. That one, I guess, just got away from me, and what can you do, I guess?
Well, even had they been outside of 7, that blood surge move only allows you if there's somebody within 6. Right?
No.
Right. So he would have been able
Yeah,
to
I
make the
could've
move
moved it
regardless.
either
But he
way
has
as
to
soon as you
move
shot me.
closer. So I was expecting him to move closer to any one of
I
these
see.
that I put right
I
out of
see.
7. Right. That was the
But
play.
even if I did, I would have been able to pull off of the terrain here, which was what really denied the shooting from that side.
Sure,
of the
but
terrain.
then you had the
charge
3
denial.
charges
Yeah.
of Krutox Rampagers that went nowhere.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the Krut, so like I had a line of Krut that were going to charge in this way, take and hold the middle, and now they were stuck there.
Right.
So really, it just came down to that one misplay.
Well,
Completely different game outside
We've
of that.
seen this matchup quite a few times, right, with varying detachments and whatnot. And a lot of times, especially when you play these games that you've played time and time again with your friend that might have the one list he plays against the one list you play, a lot of times that's what it's going to come down to, is one key play, one key decision that can shift the weight in the favor of the victor. And that's what we definitely saw here tonight.
Yep. Yeah, and even if he would have taken out the Krutox, like that wasn't as bad as losing the unit over here.
Right.
Which also came down to a lot of really
crisis
good
suits?
stuff happening
Yeah.
for you.
I
He got
have
the
to
tank
say-
shock right. He got the charge right. Like a lot of things had to go right to take out this unit, and they did, and all because that one misplay over there. So it was a pretty big snowball effect.
Definitely. So I know that the Vespid kind of got locked off of the table. You didn't get to use them in the most ideal way that you wanted to by being able to drop in and pull up, pick up marine bodies. However, you were able to get them into play, able to get some scoring off of them. How are you feeling about that unit now that you've had it on the table?
I mean, Vespids, their unit or their purpose is not to just drop down and terrorize Marines. They can kill Marines, like
Sure.
but odds are you shoot a pack of 5 into 5 Marines, you're only maybe killing 2.
What does a 5-pack cost?
65 points.
So good.
Nice and
Yeah,
cheap.
That's
yeah,
so
it's
bad.
very
gives
cheap.
them
And
deep strike.
that's what deep strike, picking up,
jump pack
being able
body,
to do actions very easily. That's the sauce
Sure.
of the Vespid. And I mean, they did that. They got me containment over here. I had Dan just constantly screening his backfield for him. So I for 65 points, 1, maybe 2. Probably 2, to be honest, just so that way, maybe take out some Krut Hounds, put in some Vespids. Like, there's definitely a little tweaking
Right.
that's probably going to happen to this list. Vespids, very good. Krut Hounds, okay.
I know you're also a big fan of Riptides. Would you, now that you've played this game with the Sun Rays, would you switch out the Sun
Yes.
Rays for the
Yeah.
Riptides?
Wasn't a
That
big
was
fan of the Sky
the next
Rays.
question was
Yeah.
going to be the Sky Rays. That was Chad, of course, asking, do we feel like the Sky Rays were worth it tonight? I had told him, hey, we're going to talk about it in the after action report. So why don't you give us that breakdown?
Sky Rays have high strength, 3 shots. I mean, they're reliable for sure, especially for popping. I mean, the dreadnoughts, of course, they're great against, but really what they're meant for is anything that's strength 12 and above.
T12, yeah.
Yeah, because strength 9, strength 10, like that's actually pretty overcomeable in this detachment because you can get +2 strength on one unit with a strat. Which all of a sudden makes a Riptide wounding on 3s into a Dreadnought instead of 5s.
Right.
So so Riptide's probably going to move back to those. I like them more. I like their gun profile more. They wound on 5s on anything heavy, but if I need a big punch, that's why I have that fusion suit.
So you think no Skyrays in future lists, so you think just focus into the Riptides?
I mean, I can't say I was entirely disappointed by the Skyrays.
Is there any value to having one on the list that the Riptides don't bring you?
Again, it's if the meta or if you're facing down stuff that has toughness 12 and above, then you want the Skyrays over the Riptides for sure. But you don't see
because then you have to rely on the Nova shots to overcome the toughness.
and rely on that and rely on rolling 5s.
Right.
So that's kind of the big issue there. I mean, Skyrays, they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not poo-pooing them. But
You heard it here first, chat. John hates Skyrays.
but I just love some Riptides, too. Like, they are such a strong, versatile unit that can also just sit on a point, take a bunch of hits. Skyrays can't take hits like Riptides.
And ignoring modifiers.
Modifiers, fall back and shoot. They have all the rules. I mean, they're more expensive, obviously. But in terms of firepower, like, they take out elites much better. It's just that 12 and above toughness that I'm trying to consider, and I think 3 Skyrays is probably too much.
Surprise, surprise. John prefers the robot suits. So who was your MVP this evening, John?
MVP, I think I would give to... You guys are going to hate me for it, but probably the Ghost Keels. They did what they were meant to do, hold things back, hold objectives.
Survived some big onslaughts, right?
Yeah, so I'd have to give it to my good old Ghost Keels.
Well, there you have it. Let's talk about some champions of Russ. You played very, very passively to start with. You didn't have anything in reserve. You just said you're going to take the table a foot at a time, and it worked out for you. So let's discuss some of that strategy going in. What worked? What maybe didn't work as well as you might have wanted it to?
Oddly enough, right after my last game on the channel, I talked a lot about how I was missing shooting and that you need to have some shooting in your list. But this list I made just meme-worthy, like just bring all my wolves and see what I can do. But it actually played really well. Mm-hmm. The Thunderwolves, the Wolfen bricks are just such huge threats that are not easy to move, and keeping them back here for a while. And also, real quick, when I made the list, I was also thinking if I should do fixed secondaries. I was thinking bring it down because you're Tau, and then storm hostile objective. So going into it, and when we started playing, I realized things were working out secondary-wise. I love the CP generation, but the high toughness of the Wolfen, the Dreadnoughts, and the Thunderwolves, and making sure they all have 4-up invulns is just really nice. Smashing in melee. The one thing I would change out is maybe the Wolfen Dreads. They do hit hard and they're durable, but they don't... I feel like without the OC, there's missing something there. Also, the Hounds of Mordecai, switching them out for regular Reavers, the -1 OC is huge nowadays. So switching those out, this is more of a, like I said, a meme pick because I wanted the Hounds in my list. But I think things worked out really well, making all my charges and starting off with Saga of the Bear. I know a lot of Space Wolf players want to start off with sustain so that they can advance and charge for that 1 CP, but just play the patient game. A lot of Space Wolf opponents consider us short-sighted, dim-witted, but Russ taught us to be more cunning, like a wolf, stalk your prey, throw some Fenrisian wolves out there to eat some charges, but then follow up with the waves of Thunderwolves. And I was kind of low on Thunderwolves before this game, but I feel like they might make a comeback into my list. If not the 2 full bricks, maybe at least 1.
So let's talk about that list and kind of future iterations. Having put this on the table and gotten your results out of it, are there tweaks that you would make to this list?
I would have to look at numbers because I know the Wolf and Dreadnoughts are only 130, and I would love to have Redemptors, maybe 2 Redemptors to walk around instead of those Wolfen, but that's like another 150 points I have to find. Maybe even switching out Murderfang for him, for those 2.
Who are you?
And I know that's a hot take coming from me, but Murderfang, he's a really good data sheet into like less learned players. A good player like John can make sure that I am obliterating one thing really well, but then that's it. Right. So Murderfang being a missile to take out one unit that your opponent is just giving to you because they've resigned to the fact that like Murderfang is gonna kill something, but then that's all he does. Redemptors have way more survivability, and the shooting is just invaluable.
Yeah, and the fact that he doesn't have a 4-up invul is
that's my question, right? You talk about the survivability. They've got more wounds. They've got a higher toughness.
And the -1 damage, yeah. And then pile that on with the 6-up Feel Pain, Redemptors are gross.
We're never going to like put a win or a loss on the dice, of course. But chat saw it. We have to mention these Grot Revolution dice went off for you tonight.
They really did. Absolutely.
All right. And a lot of that, those are 4-ups that you're rolling that would have had their armor cut without that invul.
Yes.
So there's definitely a lot of value in that 4-up invul, especially at that point cost. But like to your point, the Redemptor does bring multiple levels of threat alongside it as well, between the shooting and the melee as well. So, well, let's talk about who is your goodest boy?
Bjorn. Bjorn took out multiple units, and also just the +1 CP denial is just so huge. I love that ability. Get him into the mix, not too early, because, like I said, well-learned player can just take him out pretty easily. By the time I
easily, like he's a tough boy.
But he's still only 8 wounds. So like if you have some stuff that does like high Melta type damage, you can cut through Bjorn pretty easily, especially since he doesn't have that invuln like we talked about. Mm-hmm. And then if you deny cover, you have AP 4 and 5. You're chopping through Bjorn pretty quick.
And add to that +1 damage, or -1 damage rather, is very nice. So even the half damage is very nice. But when you do come into that Melta profile, you're not having any of that damage that comes off of the Melta value. So if it's a D6 +3, that 3 is intact regardless, right? So that's also one of those things that with the wrong weapon set up against him nullifies a portion of that. But that CP usage, I know from my personal experiences, having Bjorn increase the cost of stratagems by 1 within 12 inches. Bjorn belongs in prison. Right?
Agreed.
Prison.
I think he's a great call for the MVP. Well, fantastic game tonight, boys. As you know, we were able to secure a duet here this evening. Guys, thank you.
Feels like a victory for me. I don't know why.
Thank you guys so much in chat. The Gob Squad really came through tonight. The generosity was absolutely astounding this evening. And so, of course, that's why we're going to be here singing for you tonight. I say we, but I'm over
Did we get
there.
a late one? To offset the tie?
We didn't. I had to go over there and check. That was the one that made the tie. Thank you again, Angel Soto.
Thank you so much.
Guys, our song tonight and
you
our
still get
vibe,
heels.
Let's have a look at them.
Oh, do you have the lyrics thing set up?
I do indeed.
Oh, no.
I think.
You were hoping he didn't. Didn't have it set up. Sorry. We gotta go.
All right, so our vibe tonight, we're doing 2, and would you look at that? We've got a 2-way tie. All right.
Nice.
One of them is shivering cold. The other one should have been for Eric, but holding in a poop. All right. I'm going to let you guys decide who wants to do what. Our song this evening, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And let's go ahead and get that going.
The love tonight. I mean, I feel like I can do shivering cold pretty easily. Just give me one moment to step outside, get into character, and then I'll be right back.
Well, you could also have Dan do it because he put on a jacket midstream, and I just noticed dude's got socks up to his ankles. That's it. I've got socks up to my knees, Dan. I'm not even
Well,
playing.
I'm actually wearing thermals.
Brave.
I'm wearing like full thermals under. I can't deal, man.
All right, so who's doing shivering? Who's doing holding in poop? Okay.
There you go. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue.
They fall in love.
And there's the
Here's
bottom
line.
Our trio's down to 2.
The sweet cares I like.
There's magic everywhere.
And with this romantic atmosphere, oh gosh,
Disasters in the air.
it's so cold. Why is it going so long? Can
You feel? Do you have it at like a 0.5 speed?
love
tonight.
tonight? Oh, it's so cold. The beats.
Peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things.
So many things.
All right,
to tell her.
I can't feel the love tonight. It's
You
too
had 2
cold.
pairs of gloves?
It's too cold. Guys, thank you again for tuning in. We're going to be back here on Saturday with the next battle report. Going to have Necrons up against Eldar. Going to be a great time. Going to have Chris Joyner back in the studio alongside Eric. We definitely hope to see you there. Thank you guys again for all of the support, tuning in, checking out the shows. Until next time, catchphrase.